Sport by Chat Sports. I am Nic Rohloff, and we have another West Coast game on the channel today. Luckily, though, it is the last one, as the Heat do not go west of Oklahoma City and Dallas, Texas for the rest of the season. So no more late nights, but let's soak in the final super late night of the year for the Miami Heat in style with a win against the Denver Nuggets in a NBA Finals rematch from just a year ago. What's up, everyone? Good audience, ready to rock tonight. I don't know, is everyone excited for the game, the raffle? What are we excited for tonight? But we already got 50 people in the building, which always makes me happy to see Heat fans ready to go for tonight's game. And as always, started out by letting me know, where are you watching from? Shout out your city for me down in the comments section. Oh, let's ride. We got a new subscriber, Alex and one. Good to see you, Alex. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you enjoy tonight's entertainment and we see a win for the Miami Heat. That is the goal for me today. Yeah, that's it. We'll move that water bottle here. We have a fun show on tap today, like most days, at least in my opinion. Let me get something set up here. We're watching the Knicks lose to the Warriors at home before we get our game underway. That's good news for Miami because it's a crowded Eastern Conference, but if the Heat are able to win today and the Knicks end up losing, you will only be a half game back of the Knicks in the Eastern Conference standings for that 4 seed. Bad news, though, if Miami loses tonight, they will be the 8th seed in the East. That's how bunched up it is in the NBA standings right now. With the Magic winning today, if Miami lost, they would fall from the 5 spot to the 8 spot. But if they win, they keep the 5 and are only a half game back of the New York Knicks for the 4 seed. We were 1.5 games back to start the day. And we only have one more game left with the Knicks. We're 0-2 against them this year, unfortunately. But the Knicks played us when we were playing bad ball. We're playing good ball nowadays, so I'm not too worried about playing the Knicks ever again. All right, let's see where people are watching from tonight. We got Jamal in Akron. Let's ride. Not Fooled Easy in Atlanta, Georgia. Frank in Ohio from Money Matt. Oh, we got my guy Tom Sipe in the building watching for Fort Myers, Florida. Port St. Lucie for Yami. John Rick is a new sub as well. What's up, John Rick? We got Alex from Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Oh, and we got a $10 super chat from Anita Anderson. Let's go, Heat! Let's ride, baby. That's how we start today's game. Anita Anderson gets a raffle ticket. And if you don't know what we're talking about, I'll tell you in just a bit. But Anita Anderson getting one of the last tickets available. Not really, but last day for sure. Last day for sure. Shout out to you, Anita. Appreciate you. Just marked you down here. How much time we got left here? We also got a $2 super chat from Not Fooled Easy. Super sticker. Director's chair with the words on set. What's up, King Mystic? What's up, TBC? What's up, Juan Herrero? What's up, Time Man? What's up, Monteca? What's up, Jorge? What's up, Daniel? A lot of people in the building in our pregame today. Always a good sight for me. Before we talk more in depth about this game, y'all know what we got to do. I got to tell y'all about our sponsors on today's live show. One of them being Factor Meals, the #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery kit in North America. I use them every day. I had it for lunch today before coming into work, and it was a straight-up fantastic meal. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was like a grilled chicken with like Lear mash. I think that's what they called it, Lear. I've never seen that before. With nice little corn and zucchini mix as the vegetable side. It was fantastic. I love Factor. And the best part about Factor, it's delivered right to your door. They send you these meals that are just oh so tasty, oh so good for you. This one had 41 grams of protein for this meal, while only 540 calories. Those are pretty solid if you me. They're 2-minute meals. You can fuel up fast with Factor's restaurant quality meals that are ready to heat and eat wherever you are. Get started with Factor meals today by going to the live chat or description of today's live stream and get 50% off with code HEATCHAT at factormeals.com/HEATCHAT50. Now, the other sponsor on today's show is Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app and platform in North America. But I got bad news for y'all. I got to be honest. If you're watching from Florida, which I know a couple of you are, today is actually your last day to sign up and play with Prize Picks for circumstances out of our control. But if you're not from Florida or currently in Florida, you can continue to play Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. Get a first deposit match up to $100 when you go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS, or just download the app and use code CLNS. All right, who you got? NBA Finals rematch 2023. Heat lost in 5, unfortunately, but we're going to look to get at least some sort of revenge tonight, going into Denver and beating the Nuggets, hopefully. So let me know who you got. MIA for the Heat, DEN for the Nuggets. Get your votes down below. Reaper, yo, Nick, after the Kings game, I told you in the next 10 games we go 9-1, but I don't know if you saw it, so we're 1-0 now, right now. Reaper, I know we did the 8-2 thing. I don't remember 9-1. Axie says, sadly, I'm sick tonight. Hopefully the Heat dub will make me feel better for tomorrow. Hopefully, Axie, hopefully. Van Lee says, Nick, your secret second team is not doing well. Thought they won the deadline. Are you talking about those shitty Knicks? They ain't my second team. That's for sure. I hate the Knicks. DBD watching and rocking with the Heat. Juan Herrera, Heat. I don't know when the game starts. Van Lee, I got to be honest, I don't know when the game starts. Like, TNT games start kind of on time, but like I still don't know when on time is, so I set it for 9:12 p.m. I don't know if that's going to be right. I don't know if that's going to be wrong. I don't know. That's kind of my ballpark area. Yami saying 305. Noah saying trade for Kyrie this offseason. Well, maybe we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Juan, I'm talking Central Time. I still get crossed up a little bit, if you will, because I'm talking Central Time, and I know most of y'all are watching on the Eastern Time zone. It's a little cross-up action. So Van Lee says 3 to 7 minutes after the hour. That's why I don't know. Like, I don't know if I should set it to like a 9:05 CT or 9:12 CT. I just set it to 9:12. I just said 9:12. Hey, Nick, who's your favorite player out of the Suns' big three? I'm a KD guy. I actually am a big fan of KD's game. I wish he was on Miami. I thought he was really going to get traded here a couple off seasons ago. He said Phoenix or Miami. Ended up not getting traded before the season. Ended up waiting until the deadline where it went to Phoenix. But I was convinced he was going to be a member of the Miami Heat. I remember that 2-week stretch in July. I was addicted to my phone, that every single notification or buzz that I got on my cell phone, I just was hoping was an update on the Donovan Mitchell and KD situation. I was addicted. It was sad. It was actually horrible. But we were able to get. Actually, I was the same way this summer with Damian Lillard too, to be honest. So when the Heat get mentioned and have these trade rumors, like I actually get addicted to my phone. It's so bad. It's horrific. Not fooled easy with a $5 super chat. Rocking with the Heat, of course. Let's go Heat! Our super chat menu tonight, it's a good segue into it. Shout out to Not Fooled Easy. Any super chat gets on the show, like the 3 so far. $10 is a D-Wade signed jersey raffle ticket. It's laser printed. This is the last day to get in. After tonight's game, so if you have a raffle ticket, make sure you stick around. We are going to spin a virtual wheel with everybody's tickets on there. and the winner will be getting this jersey. So $10 to get a raffle ticket for it. We're doing it at the end of the game tonight, so stick around. Usually $20 is to get into the Heat Report Hall of Fame. I'll tell you about that in a second. $50 for a beer bong, and today's Rolly deal of the day. Because the Hall of Fame board is filled out, I want to do something else for $20. And since today is the final day of our February long month raffle, giveaway, entry, whatever you want to say, for the D-Wade laser printed signed jersey, today's $20 item, if you will, is the deal of the day. $20 equals 3 tickets. Usually, it's every $10 gets you a ticket. But if you send in a specific $20 super chat, you will get a buy 2, get 1 free, technically. We'll give you 3 tickets for a $20 super chat. Still could get 1 with $10 super chat. $20 super chat gets you 3 tickets. It's the final possible time you could enter and to get the D-Wade laser printed signed jersey after we find out who wins with the giveaway after this game tonight. I'll get into contact with you. If you follow me on Twitter or Instagram, we'll sync up that way. You'll send me information where you live. I'll ship it out to you guys. And that's how we'll do that. If you're not here at the end when you win, I'll give you 24 hours to potentially come back. But I'm hoping that someone ends up having, or at least someone that it wins is someone that is always in the stream, so I know that they're good for it. 06 says, how will we know if we win? We will show the wheel spinning on here. Actually, hold on. I could actually show you. Give me a second here. I see a couple other super chats. I could show you what it will look like. 1 second to let me get it set up for the post-game raffle tickets. 1 second. All right, here we go. Bada bing. Bada boom. All right, so this is what it will look like. This is the wheel. Got the Heat Report logo in the middle. I have all of the names written down on a separate tab on my computer. So after the game is concluded and we get all the new tickets from today, I will copy all of the tickets and the names that I've written down, and I will put them into this wheel, and then we'll spin it, and you'll see the results live just like me, and hopefully y'all are in the chat to see it go down. Couple super chats to get to. Not full easy with our $2 super chat. You know what? Because I'm going to giving move today and it's the last day of the month, leap year. I'm going to give Not Fooled Easy a ticket because he sent in 3 different super chats equaling $9. But I'm going to give you a ticket even though it wasn't a 1 full 10. Shout out to Mr. Gio! Not the GOAT of the Heat Report, but I call him the Jimmy Butler of the Heat Report. Sam Loctera is the GOAT. He sends in the most. He's an absolute man. When he pops by, you know it's going to get crazy. But Mr. Gio is the new man that is just the most consistent. He's here. He's leading. Mr. Gio, appreciate you. He's saying, let's go, hashtag Mr. Rolly. He's taking advantage of the deal. He's getting 3 new tickets. Mr. Gio is also the person with the most tickets. I haven't did a full count of how many you have, but I just know based off my list that you have the most. I don't know what the exact number is, but I'll say this, Mr. Gio, I'm not supposed to play favorites, but I actually do hope you end up winning tonight, Mr. Gio. I know because you have the most tickets. I feel like you deserve to win, but it is a raffle for a reason, and I wanted to give everyone a chance if they only could send in one $10 super chat to get a ticket in comparison to someone who could send in a lot more. I want it to be as equal as possible for the Heat Report viewers, but I will be rooting for you, Mr. Gio. So, sorry if you don't win, but I don't know. It's hard for me to play favorites, but you know. 06 is, can we get a number on how many raffles are in so far? Yeah, I actually can tell you that. So coming into tonight, there were 76 tickets. Because I had to count it up and give it to my boss to see how many we got. He was curious. 76 tickets going into tonight. We've already given 5 away for Anita. Well, not given away, but 5 more tickets given out. Anita, Not Fooled Easy, and then 3 to Mr. Geo. So we are now at 81 tickets in for the D-Wade laser printed signed jersey. If you're ready for the game, I don't know when it's going to tip, as Van Lee pointed out, but if you're ready, if you're fired up, like the video. As always, if we get to 50 likes before we tip off, whether that be in 3 or 4 minutes or the full 9 minutes on the screen, I will do a shot of tequila. We have at 26 likes right now, 125 people watching. It should be easy. It's free. Live shows on a weekly basis. Just hit that like button. Come on. Show your appreciation for us going live so often. Hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes very, very soon. Uh, 33 likes, 17 away. What's up, Winifred? Yeah, Monty, we were just talking about that. Knicks lost again, man. Knicks lost again. Super chat from Noah Turner. 17 likes away from a shot of tequila. Hit that like button right now. Shout out to Noah. Who would you rather have on the Heat, Luka or Dame? Oh, Luka. Easy. Easy, Luka. That's not even a question. I love Dame. Good ball player. He would have fit next to Bam and Jimmy very, very well. But Luka is the second best player in the entire NBA, in my opinion. He's also 25 years old, and he just turned 25 like 2 days ago. If you were to build a franchise around a player, and like with this age-old debate of fantasy draft in the NBA, we're starting from scratch. Who's going number 1 overall? I think it would be Luka Doncic. I think Luka and Nikola Jokic, who we're playing tonight, are the 2 best players in the NBA. Jokic 1, Luka 2. I actually put SGA 3 personally. Wouldn't have that as my rankings of who you draft, because I think Victor Wembanyama would have to be in the top 5. Crazy as that already is. That's how good he's been as a rookie, that freak of nature in San Antonio. But it's Luka. He can do everything Dame can do, but he also provides you more offense of like firepower in terms of like creating for others. Dame is a better 3-point shooter, but Luka can still shoot that pill, man. He's averaging 34 a night. He's averaging 34, 9, and 8. Think about this. If Luka Doncic went out there for a game tonight, and had 30 points, 7 assists, and 7 rebounds, we would call that a great game. His averages for the season would go down. That is how crazy Luka Doncic is. It would clearly be him. A Luka Bam pick and roll also would be the greatest thing to ever happen to the universe. I'm convinced. 8 likes away from 50. Continue to hit that like button for a free shot. But now I want to see everybody and get their voices down below. If you're ready for the game tonight, spam me. Who's fired up for an NBA Finals rematch between the Miami Heat and Denver Nuggets? I know if the Heat are able to win tonight, it won't fully feel like revenge against Denver, but at least will make you smile a little bit after they defeated us in 5 games in the finals. Axie, Miles World, Juan Herrera, Hot Dog, Yami, Monteca, Noah, NFL, Miguel, Mr. Geo, BB, Robo Shark. Let's go. Who else is fired up for tonight's game? We do have another super chat. Not fooled. Easy. $2 a thumbs up emoji. If that's what it is, a super sticker. I don't know. Melvin's ready, though. Alex is ready. Crypto's ready. Winifred's saying chicken nuggets, ready to go down and eat some chicken nuggets. I wouldn't hate if chicken nuggets were handed to me right now. I could eat some nugs. I could eat some nugs. Oh, man. Monty 2K is ready for tonight's game as well. 1 like away from 50. Can we get there before tip? I believe we can. GR and Riley Shea are ready for tonight's game. 1 like away. Come on. 1 like away. There we go. We got to 50 likes. Continue to hit that like button, though, because outside of just forcing me to do a shot at 50 likes if we get there before tip, there's other good reasons to like the video. One, it helps me and helps tell our bosses, hey, man, a lot of people are liking the content we could put out, so let's get more resources for the Heat Report in our live shows. That's 1. 2, liking the video actually gives a signal boost to the stream, which means the more people that like the video, the more people YouTube will show this stream to on like their tab, which means more people will click on the stream and join the stream. We'll get more subscribers. We'll have more people in the chat. We'll have a better atmosphere of Heat fans. So liking the video has this domino effect of actually getting more Heat fans to come out, hang out with us. And we just become the largest Heat Report live stream for the game on YouTube and the largest family of Heat fans on YouTube. So hit that like button. It does a multitude of things. Shot time. Kevin Harlan's on the call, by the way, which is my favorite NBA broadcaster without a doubt. I don't know who your favorite NBA broadcaster is, but mine is Kevin Harlan with absolutely no hesitation. That's my answer. We're also getting right into Denver. I don't know when the game is actually going to tip, but let's just say it's going to happen relatively soon. Nuggets coming into tonight's game 40-19. Heat 33-25. The Heat are 8 games above 500. It's the largest they've been above 500 all year. They were 8 games above 500 before the 7-game losing streak. They've gone 9-2 over their last 11 to wipe out that losing streak, and now are back to that 8 games above 500 point. Who you got tonight? Type MIA for the Heat, DEN for the Nuggets. Starting lineups for each squad for Miami. The same lineup that started yesterday or 2 days ago against the Blazers. Terry Rozier, Duncan Robinson, Nikola Jokic, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo. For the Nuggets, I believe it is Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Nikola Jokic. The same starting lineup that started for them last season in the NBA Finals. They are still playing some good ball over in the Denver area. They're wearing their alternate black type unis, the 528Os. Oh, man. I wonder who Jokic guards today. Do they put Jokic on Michael Porter Jr. and have him chase him around, or Aaron Gordon? Because I got to be honest, Aaron Gordon's kind of a mismatch for Jokic. Gordon is a lot more physical, a lot more athletic. Jokic has the height advantage. But I don't know if Jokic is going to be able to handle Aaron Gordon if they post him up inside. We'll see what Eric Spoelstra does with the matchups. You imagine Duncan Robinson will be guarding Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That's what you would imagine. I think they might put Jokic on MPJ and put Jimmy on Gordon. That makes sense to me. Rozier starts on Jamal Murray. That probably makes the most sense to me as well. And, we'll see what they end up doing because it is about that time, folks. Center circle, Heat wearing their white unis. Let's see if Terry Rozier can have another good game. He was cooking in the fourth quarter against the Blazers on Tuesday. Heat are 5-0 on this road trip, dating back to the 2 games before the All-Star break. Can they get a perfect 6-0 road trip? That would be something. The tip is up, and it's out of bounds. Going to Denver. A little chaos. It was bouncing off like a pinball a little bit. 200 people watching already. Let's ride. Nuggets will start with basketball. And let's see what the matchups are. Oh, it is going to be Jokic on Aaron Gordon. So that's a matchup to watch out for early on. Murray defended by Rozier. He's trying to get it into Jokic to start today's game. Swings it to KCP. They run an action for Jamal Murray. They can't find him, though. Good defense from Miami. Gordon at the high post, fading away at the elbow. It's good. I mean, that's good defense. You're just simply going to live with Aaron Gordon shooting post fade. That's the wrong team. You're going to live with Aaron Gordon shooting post fades at the elbow. So if he's going to make those, that is what it is. Jokic swings it to Duncan Robinson. He'll get a screen from Adebayo. Duncan pocket pass to Bam. Great pass. But Adebayo can't hit the 8-foot floater. That was a fantastic pass from Bam. Board by Denver. Here comes Aaron Gordon. He's got it on the right wing, gets it to Jamal Murray. Murray gets the switch on the Jokic in the corner. Back to Aaron Gordon inside. His layup no good, but fouled by Duncan Robinson. So Aaron Gordon, who was an X factor in the NBA Finals against Miami and really gave the Heat some issues in that series, is off to a hot start once again. I'll never forget Aaron Gordon just becoming Steph Curry in the finals. He shot like 40+% in that series. It was so frustrating. Aaron Gordon averaging 13.9 points a game this season. He's got the first 3 for Denver. The Nuggets did play a game yesterday, so they're on the second night of a back-to-back, so keep an eye on their endurance tonight. Gordon goes 2 for 2 at the line, so it's 4-0 Aaron Gordon to Miami. Rozier bringing it up. He'll be guarded by Jamal Murray. Murray's a decent defender, but Rozier might be able to use his quickness to get by Jamal. Duncan Robinson sidestep triple does not fall. He 0-2 from the field thus far. Murray with the board. He's out and running. Gets a screen from Jokic. Two-man game. Murray steps back. Now gets it to Jokic at the elbow. Jokic looking to play make. Swings it to Murray. Open 3. Good. The Nuggets are out and running early. It's 7-0. And they are just... I don't care what people say. The Nuggets are the best team in the NBA. Rozier, sidestep triple, air ball. This is not a good start for Miami. Here comes Michael Porter Jr. Drives on Duncan, gets a step, gets to his right hand, layup, 9-0. I mean, this is what the issues was in the finals. We just can't guard them. At almost every position, we can't defend. Butler gets the ball for the first time tonight. He gets a screen. Jimmy inside in the painted area, kicks it out to Jovic. Wide open catch and shoot 3, and the Heater on the board. Nikola Jovic with a knockdown triple. He's shooting 60% from 3 as a starter over the past couple weeks. And he just keeps on knocking down the open threes teams are giving him. Jamal Murray driving on Rozier, now swings it back out. Running floater for Murray over Bam, and the Nuggets finally miss. Jovic gets the board. He's going to get out and push. Swings it to Rozier in the corner. Oh, Rozier putting the moves on Jokic. Gets to the rim. Misses the layup, but picked up a foul. Terry Rozier earning himself a trip to the charity stripe as the Heat look to calm themselves in this game and come back from what was an early 9-0 deficit. Jamal Murray was the one who picked up the foul. I like that recognition by Nikola Jovic to see that Rozier was matched up with Jokic in transition, settled it down, got it to Terry, and he used his quickness and athleticism to get by Jokic. It's going to be a mental gymnastic effort from me tonight, by the way, having to decipher and differentiate between saying Jovic and Jokic. This is going to be an issue. Rozier makes the first free throw. Makes the second as well. So a 5-0 run from Miami to cut into that 9-0 deficit they just faced. 3 minutes into the ball game now. Murray gets a screen from KCP. Now Duncan defending. Now Jokic with the screen. They run a lot of screens. KCP catching fires from the right side. Knocks it down. I mean, this Duncan's offense is just so dynamic, dude. Rozier now inside. Past Adebayo. 8-foot push shot. This one goes. So now the Heat have scored on their last 3 possessions. Now it's just all about getting stops. Miami's been the best defensive team in the NBA in the month of February, but trying to defend this Nuggets team is a different story. Aaron Gordon sidestep mid-range shot. That one doesn't fall. Robinson with the board. Like I'll say, you'll live with Aaron Gordon like moving mid-range shots. Fine. If they want to beat us like that, that's cool. Butler probing inside, kicks it out to Rozier. Rozier couldn't corral the pass. Swung around to Jovic. He'll launch another 3. That one doesn't go. Jokic with the board. Jokic brings it up as he always does, but rare turnover. Duncan Robinson got in the passing lane. Jovic with the loose ball. Here comes Duncan. Now gets it to Jimmy on the right wing. Oh, they cleared out the entire space. Jamal Murray defending. Let Jimmy work. Jimmy spinning. Off glass, no good. A lot of contact, no foul. Here come the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon with the alley-oop dunk in transition. Heat didn't get back after the Jimmy Butler air ball. Jimmy wanted a foul. Heat down 7 now, 7.5 to go. Butler driving inside, pocket pass to Adebayo. Bam drops it off to Jovic, who lays it up and in. So Nikola Jovic, the leading scorer for Miami, he's got 5. 2 for 3 from the field. Put that on your bingo card, folks. Michael Porter Jr. loses the handle, then Duncan Robinson knocks it out of bounds. That's one thing with Denver. All 5 guys on their starting lineup can handle the rock. So on any miss, they don't have to look for the point guard and outlet. They just can run. Murray working in the post, he can do that. He turns around, misses the shot. Aaron Gordon can't get the offensive rebound. It's out of bounds going back to Miami. So a good defensive stance there by Rozier. That's one thing I respect about Jamal Murray's game, is that he is a guard that can and will go into the paint and post up other guards if he feels like he has the size advantage. Rozier and Bam will play 2-man action on the left side. Rozier inside, out to Butler. Corner 3 for Jimmy. Doesn't fall. Bam and Jokic fighting for the board, but MPJ comes away with it. He's out and running in transition. He'll launch a 3 from the top of the key. That one rattles in and out. Rozier with the board. Jovic in transition, driving inside, gets to the rim. Layup goes in and out. That was a good take, though. KCP, 3 in transition. No good, but they get their own offensive rebound, and KCP knocks down a 3. That's poor transition defense by Miami. Why are we not getting back in transition? You can't let KCP get his own rebound when he was the one who shot the 3. That's bad. Rozier looks to answer. Air ball. What? The Heat look like a team that just played 5 road games in a row, and they look like a team that just played on the second night of a back-to-back, but that's not the case. MPJ, 3, nothing but nylon. You were just down 5, now you're down 11. Anthony says, host sounds like a Heat fan. This is the Heat Report. This is not an unbiased account that you're watching on. This is the Heat Report. Oh, man. I don't like what I've been seeing effort-wise. I feel like Miami has not gotten back in transition, and they have also just looked a little lifeless, if you're asking me. Listen, I know that this is the 6th game on the road in a row and 4th ever since the All-Star break, and you might be looking forward to Saturday back in Miami, but I mean, I don't want to get trounced on national television in an NBA Finals rematch. Maybe that's just me. I don't want that to happen. I'd like the Heat to show up now. That'd be nice. Can the Heat show up and give me some effort? That's the hope. If you want the Heat to beat the Nuggets, make sure you like the video. 280 people watching already. Let's ride. Only 75 likes, though. Want the Heat to win? Hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes before we get back from timeout. Come on, 100 likes. 100 likes. 06 says Nuggets own us. I mean, we don't beat them often. We don't beat them often. I'll say that. I also can't believe I've seen Rozier airball a couple 3s. That's bad. That is bad. We're down 20-9, exactly halfway through the first quarter. 6 minutes to go. See if we could get a punch off the bench. Usually Jimmy Butler subs out after 6 minutes. So I expect Jaquez to be in the game when we come back. Maybe the rookie from UCLA can provide a little energy jolt to this team. And I've just seen it happen too many times. The Nuggets are running out in transition. I don't know if it's because the Heat are trying to crash the offensive glass and they're just undermanned in transition, or they're not getting back. But it just has not been a pretty sight thus far. It hasn't been good. I mean, the Nuggets have had multiple runouts where it's 3-on-2, 2-on-1, 3-on-1. And that last one, that was the most frustrating. KCP 3 in transition, hits back rim. It goes all the way out to the corner where KCP grabs the ball and then hits a 3 in our face. Like, what? You're telling me we couldn't get back to get the rebound? We'll see what happens. Nuggets are the best team in hoops, in my opinion. I don't care about the Celtics' record. I don't think anyone's beating the Nuggets in a 7-game series this year. Oh, it looks like they changed the call. It's one of the threes from Denver. Don't know which one it was a 2. So it's 19-9. Jovic drops it off to Bam. 8-foot shot. Bam misses. I mean, dude, these are 7-foot, 8-foot point-blank push shots from your 7-foot or 6'10" center, and we can't make these? That's concerning, man. That's concerning. I mean, Jovic did a terrific job by getting by Aaron Gordon, dropping it off to Bam because Jokic had to come help to prevent him from getting the layup, and then he just smokes this 8-foot shot. Like, dude, but 6'10" with that wingspan, by the time you push it from 8 feet, it's like, gotta make those. Jaquez does check in, by the way. So does Caleb Martin. Duncan Robinson and Jimmy sit down. MPJ, sidestep 2, no good. Good box out from Adebayo there, which allows Caleb Martin to come in for the board. Rozier now has it. Met by Aaron Gordon. Pick and roll. That's a kickball violation on Jokic as Rozier tried to feed Adebayo on the roll. I will say this, NBA Finals rematch, but a lot of different faces because Jaquez is on Miami now. Nikola Jokic is playing for this team. Rozier. So there is a little bit of different faces. Not really so much for Denver. They have the same people, but Miami, different squad. Rozier turns it over. He's been horrible in the start. Terry Rozier has been atrocious to start this ballgame. Reggie Jackson swings at the KCP, who's been hot early. Mid-range shot for him. Good. I mean, he has just been so good. He killed Miami last year, too. Adebayo gets it at the elbow. Faces up Jokic. Drives inside. Fouled. Bam went for the reverse layup. Couldn't go. But gets the whistle on Jokic. Which, listen, if you're able to pick up fouls on the big man for Denver, I mean, that means they take him out, but DeAndre Jordan has been good for them this year, man. Adebayo 1 for 3 from the field. First trip to the charity stripe tonight. 280 people watching. Make sure you hit that sub button. Bam makes the free throw. 21-10. Sub for Dubs. Bam to 3 points now. Jovic still leads this team in scoring with 5. I like to push my Nikola Jovic narratives, but I don't know if I want him to be the leading scorer when Bam and Jimmy are playing. Bam does go 2 for 2 at the line, so he's got 4. Scoring breakdown for Miami, Jovic 5, Bam 4, Rozier 2. 4 of those coming from the free throw line, by the way. Reggie Jackson gets it to Jokic at the free throw line. Jokic faces, spins, pump fake, up and under. What footwork by Nikola Jokic. It's why he's the best player in all of basketball. Here comes Jovic in a freight train. Errant pass, and it's turned over. Just in case you guys didn't know, by the way, Kevin Love is not available tonight. He hurt his hand in the first half of yesterday's game, stuck it out and played it. Keep on saying yesterday. Feels like yesterday. 2 days ago against Portland. He is not available tonight. So he gets a rest day going in the last day of the road trip. Who is that? Michael Porter Jr. inside layup. Heat down 14. They're 9 of 16 from the field. Heat 3 of 12. Rozier probing. Kicks it out to Jovic. Swung to Martin. Caleb Martin to the rim. Layup. Good. Caleb Martin's first shot of the game is good. That was a good set by Miami. Good ball movement. Got Caleb going downhill. And Jokic, as good as he is, he's not going to be a rim protector to stop Caleb Martin. MPJ 3. Good. I mean, they don't fucking miss, dude. I don't watch the Nuggets and then the Heat turn it over. I don't even know what happened. Reggie Jackson, wide open 3. No good. Rozier with the board. Heat have numbers. Martin out in transition. Layup. Good. And a foul. So the Heat turned it over. Missed 3 by Reggie Jackson. And that sequence ends up helping Miami as the Heat get an and 1 out of it. I don't know how they turned it over, but Good bucket by Caleb Martin. He's got a quick 4 points off the bench. Chance to make it 5. I mean, we just have no answer for their offense. It was that case for most of the finals, too. That being said, Heat did play some good defense in Game 5, but they just couldn't score. That was the issue last year. We couldn't score on Denver. We only got over 100 points one time, I think. Caleb Martin now up to 5 points. How about that? Aaron Gordon has it as Jimmy Butler checks in. DeLon Wright into the ball game. Rozier sits down. Jovic sits down. Kick ball on Adebayo. You imagine that Bam and Jokic will match minutes tonight. You imagine. I will be saying, and I mentioned Kevin Love earlier, by the way. I did mention that for a reason. The reason why I mentioned Kevin Love is because Orlando Robinson is your backup center tonight. He's available, and he will be the guy giving minutes for Miami as the backup big. Jokic stays into the game, so Orlando Robinson defends him. Oh, boy. Jokic kicks it out to KCP. He's hot, and he knocks down another 3. I mean, KCP might be the best role-playing shooting guard in the NBA right now. Unbelievable. Heat down 15. The Nuggets are 5 of 8 from 3. Butler outside, back to Martin. Martin drives inside, swings it out to Jaquez. Bad pass, turned over. Heat 1 of 6 from 3. They've been turning the ball over like it's their job. This is very similar to the Trailblazers' first quarter. And shocker, when you're playing the Denver Nuggets, you're going to be down 15 when you play that bad of a first quarter. Jokic isolated on the left side with Orlando Robinson. You got to send a double. Jokic stepped through, lefty, missed it. That's you'll get lucky there. Down 15. Jaquez has it in the corner. Jaquez baseline. A lot of contact there. No call. Rebound offensively by Orlando Robinson. He'll kick it back out to Jimmy. Jimmy guarded by Reggie Jackson. Jimmy drives baseline. Now posts them up. Jimmy inside. Turns. Shoots from the free throw line and gets a friendly roll as Butler gets onto the board for the first time tonight. Minute and a half to go in the first quarter. Heat down 13. Jokic once again posting up. Kicks it out to Christian Brown. They try to get back to Jokic. They can't. Reggie Jackson working on DeLon Wright. Gets a screen. Pull-up jumper at the elbow. No good. That's an over and back. And they call it. Nikola Jokic goes right over Caleb Martin and commits his second foul. So that is very important to note, NBA fans, if you're Heat or Denver. Nikola Jokic just picked up his second foul in the first quarter. That's pretty big news because, well, you only get 6, and if you can get Jokic in foul trouble, that limits what Denver can do offensively. It could provide some ability for Miami to go on a run. 310 people watching in the first quarter. Good audience tonight here for the final West Coast game for the Miami Heat. No more tips at 10 p.m. Eastern time. How about that? It's about damn time. And let me tell all you about today's sponsor, which is Factor Meals, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit and delivery service. And they are giving you 50% off when you use promo code HeatChat50 at factormeals.com/HeatChat50. It's delicious, ready-to-eat meals that make eating better every day easy. Wherever tomorrow takes you, be ready with pre-prepared, chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals that are delivered right to your door. Options to choose from like keto, calorie smart, protein plus, vegan and veggie. And there's even more to enjoy with over 55 nutrition-packed add-ons like smoothies, wellness shots, protein shakes, breakfast bites. You can get your weekly meal planning even more delicious. Get started today and have a feel-good week of meals ready to go. They're also very flexible when it comes to their schedule. You can get as much or as little as you need by choosing 6 to 18 meals per week. You could also pause or schedule those deliveries at any time. So head to factormeals.com/NBA chat or HeatChat50, and use HeatChat50 to get 50% off today. All right, minute and a half to go in the first. Oh, we got a $5 super chat from Tony for New York. F. Rowley via Martian Knicks Chat Sports. Thanks, Tony. Well, Tony, I'll tell you this. Knicks are struggling. What's going on? Ever since those two guys got a podcast, that team hasn't been the same. Streets are talking. Heat, by the way, Tony, if they win tonight, probably not going to happen, would be a half game back in New York for the 4 spot. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, Jay lives in the chat now, too. Look at this. We got all the goons from New York coming over to the Heat Report. Well, it's a good time for me to tell you about tonight's Super Chat menu as well as the Heat trail 31-18. Any Super Chat gets on the show no matter what team you are a fan of. $10 is a raffle ticket for this D-Wade laser printed signed jersey. It's the last day to get in because after the game today against Denver, we are going to raffle off this jersey. We have over 80 tickets for the jersey. $10 gets you one. Today's Rolly deal of the day is a special one since it's the last time you could get this jersey potentially. The Rolly deal of the day is a $20 Super Chat, is basically getting 2 plus 1 for free. It gets you 3 tickets. And if we want to get nuts, a $50 Super Chat is a beer bong. We can get drunk on a Thursday night because, well, it might need to be drunk time for us if this game continues to go the way it's going early. Heat ball, down 13, minute 15 to go. Butler at the top of the key. Matched up with Peyton Watson. Jimmy gets a step inside. Pump fake and slams it home. A classic Jimmy Butler move. He's on the board for the second time. He's got 4 points in the quarter. Heat down 11. Continue to chip away. You got to take advantage of the minutes when Jokic is off the court. Zeke Naji is in for the Nuggets. Reggie Jackson just took Jaquez ISO and laid him. That was tough. Can't even hate, dude. That was tough. This team is so good, man. I actually don't know how you defend the Nuggets. DeLon Wright has it. Swings it to Jaquez. Jaquez inside to Orlando Robinson. He's should have posted up Peyton Watson. Instead kicks it to DeLon Wright. Wright drives in on Watson. Fake spins, half spins, goes up, off glass, no good. Wild shot by DeLon Wright. Here comes Denver, 5-on-4. Watson met by Butler, but good transition defense that time by Miami, and will force them to restart. 9-second differential, shot clock and game clock. Heat will have final possession of the quarter. Brown inside, running push shot from the free throw line, no good. Rebound off Miami, though, so the Nuggets are now going to get final shot. 10 seconds to go. It just can't happen. Can't happen. When Jokic is off the court, you have to close out the possessions. The Heat are at worst, or at best, I'm going to say, going down 13 to the second quarter. Brown gets it to Jamal Murray. 5, guarded by Jaquez. Murray sees a double. Murray has to fire. Jamal Murray, with 2 people in his face, just banked in a 3 from the right wing. Yeah, there's no chance we win tonight. The Heat just played their best defensive possession of the quarter, and the Nuggets still got 3 points. I just don't know if we could compete with this team, man. Don't know if we can. Frustrating. What's not frustrating is my guy Robert Bond coming in with a $20 super sticker, Shiba Dog in samurai armor, holding up a golden trophy. Robert Bond was a first-time super chatter on Tuesday against the Blazers. Now comes in again and takes advantage of the 3 for 2 deal. If that makes sense. And he gets 3 tickets for the D-Wade jersey. Shout out to you, Robert Bond. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Mr. Gio, the man himself. Hashtag Heat for Life. Listen, tonight might get frustrating, if we're going to be honest, for this game against Denver. They are what feels like in a different class than the Miami Heat. And they showed it in the NBA Finals last year, and they're showing it in the first 12 minutes of this game. But yeah, last day of February, at least we can hang out with each other and have a good time. Mr. Gio, hashtag Heat for Life. That will never change. You get 3 more tickets, Mr. Gio. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Ooh, just crossed 100 likes. Attaboy. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, man. What are our thoughts after that first quarter? Mine are, how the fuck do we beat this team? Like, I don't want to treat the Nuggets like they're the boogeyman or something, but, like, I know it's only 12 minutes and there's 36 more to go, but it's just like, I don't know how we defend them. And they match up with us pretty well, too. Like, we struggled to score on Denver. We did in the playoffs last year, and we're struggling here. We often talk about the Heat in terms of the Eastern Conference and if they're going to be able to make it back to the NBA Finals, which is a good conversation, but it's just like, here's the thing. In order for the Miami Heat to win the NBA championship, it's just not the teams in the East like Milwaukee, New York, Boston. You have to beat the Western Conference champion. And if it's just going to continuously be the Denver Nuggets, how do we beat them? At what point do we stop building our team to beat the teams in the East? And when do we start building our team to match up with the Denver Nuggets and the Los Angeles Clippers of the world, who continuously give us matchup issues? Second quarter starts with a bang as Jimmy Butler drives inside immediately and draws the foul on Peyton Watson, so he'll go to the line for two. I think we could beat the Celtics, Gathan. That's just me. I don't trust them. They are so mentally weak that I think Miami would just be able to crumble them like they do every year. But the Nuggets have the perfect blend of mentally tough basketball players, the best player in the world, players that know their role and excel in their role, and have a good enough coach in Malone. Butler goes 2 for 2 at the line, 36-22. It all starts on the defensive end if Miami wants to come back in this one. You got to stack stops, and the Heat go to a little bit of a pressure here, as they do often. They'll fall back. That's 8 seconds. They might have broke it in time. Reggie Jackson to the rim, and he lays it in over Orlando Robinson. We cannot stop them. Butler in the corner. He's guarded by Watson. Watson's a talented young player, man. Switch, Zeke Naji now. Out to Duncan. Back to Butler. Duncan Robinson went to go set a screen. He was held by Zeke Naji, so it's a foul on them. It's funny because Kevin Love, who's not playing tonight, so it's hard to talk about him and his matchup in this game. But Kevin Love has been one of the best, if not the best, backup center in the entire NBA this year. And against the Nuggets, though, it feels like it doesn't even matter because of how good they are, man. Jimmy Butler misses a mid-range turnaround, but Heat crashing the glass early here. They draw a foul on Denver as Christian Brown was holding Caleb Martin as he went to go grab the board. Caleb Martin gets it into Orlando Robinson. Orlando looking to get it to Duncan. He does. They'll do a two-man action. Duncan drives by Naji to the rim. Blocked, but it goes in. I actually think Zeke Naji blocked that. It still somehow finded the bottom of the basket, though. Jamal Murray now the other way. Inside the Naji. Quick pass to the side to Watson, who goes inside. Misses, but here comes Christian Brown. He killed us in the finals last year, too. Now Naji inside on Martin. Good steal by Jaquez as he doubled him. Swung out to Butler. Jimmy out in transition. Slams it home. Defense to offense there for Miami. And Michael Malone does not like what he saw there. And he's going to call a timeout. So the Heat on a 6-2 run to start this quarter, cutting into a 16-point deficit, now down to 12 with 10.5 to go in the half. The Nuggets do need a timeout, I guess, so spam those fireball emojis. Are the Heat about to go on a run? Let's get it hot in the chat. Maybe that could turn around the vibes here. Come on. Let's go, baby. Let's go, baby, as Mr. Gio says. Get it hot in here. Moonlight's ready to spam those fireball emojis. Juan Carlos was already doing it. NFL, not fooled easy. Come on, let's get it hot in here. Mr. Gio joining in. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. Quentin, Monty 2K. Not fooled easy. Let's get it. Come on, keep on spamming those fireball emojis. Let's get it hot up in here. Let's get it hot up in here. I'll tell you about prize picks in the meantime, as we are in our first timeout of the second, or the, first time out of the second quarter. I actually have 3 picks today. I went all combinations. I thought it would be interesting. I thought it would be something different I wanted to try. I took the combined more than on 23 rebounds between Bam and Jokic. I also took the more than on combined Jimmy Butler and Jamal Murray points at 42.5. And I also took a combined more than on Rozier and Jokic, 13.5 assists. So Bam has no rebounds. Jokic has 3, so 3 out of the 23. I have 42.5 for Butler and Jamal. Jimmy's got 8. Jamal Murray's got 6, so 14 out of 42.5, like that. And then 13.5 assists for Jokic and Rozier. Rozier's got 2 assists. Jokic has got 3, so 5 out of 13.5 there. I don't hate that. So you could take picks like these. You can go with picks from Meek Mill, Sugar Sean O'Malley, and many other community friends of Prize Picks at the promos tab, and then go into the community plays, and you can see all those picks. You take those picks. You could not take those picks. You do it all over at Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app in North America. Check out Prize Picks today. Link is in the live chat. At least it will be in just a second. So to get that first deposit match up to $100. $20 super chat from Smut. For the love of God. Yeah. Yes, Smut, I'm with you. Smut gets 3 raffle tickets. As today's Rolly deal of the day is the $20 super chat gets you 3 raffle tickets rather than just 2. It's a free ticket if you send in a 20 for this D-Wade laser printed autographed jersey that we're raffling off after today's game. We'll spin a wheel with all the tickets on it. Winner will get it shipped out to you. Perfect man cave item. Put it in your bedroom, home office, wherever you want. I suggest getting a frame and getting it framed up. It's sick, man. Actually for real, if you call yourself a Heat fan, imagine just this in a frame hung up, showing in your office. It'd be sick. All right, we're back in action. Zeke Naji inside. Wild lefty layup. Doesn't go. Rebound down to Orlando Robinson. There's a good defensive stat. Here comes Jaquez, and Jaquez dribbles it. Oh, it's going to be off Peyton Watson. So the Heat will keep possession. Thought it was actually off Jaquez, if we're going to be honest. 10 minutes to go in the half. Heat down 12. It's going to be an uphill battle to come back in this one. Can Miami cut it to 6? If the Heat can have it at 6 points going into the half, I think I'd be happy with that. Can you win the final 10 minutes by 6? Duncan 3. That will help. Duncan Robinson gets on the board for the first time with a tough triple. Lead down to 9. Attaboy, Dunk. There we go, Dunk. Trade me. Jamal Murray now the other way. You got to take advantage of these minutes with Jokic off the floor. He'd have done that early in the second. Jamal Murray driving on Martin. Good defense. Good help by Orlando Robinson. Miss, but there's a foul? Zeke Naji was allegedly fouled on the putback attempt. What? Thought that was clean. Zeke Naji will go to the line. Jamal Murray was holding a shin for a little bit. He's been dealing with shin splints, so something to keep your eye out there. Naji makes the first free throw, so lead back to 10 for Denver. Man, I would like to see another replay because I didn't see Zeke Naji get fouled on the putback attempt. Naji goes 1 for 2 at the line, so lead will stay at 10. Cool with that. 1 for 2. 1 for 2. Ball don't lie. BDL. BDL. Butler has it top of the key. It's Robinson squared, Butler, Jaquez, and Jimmy. Jimmy has it right wing. Defended by Brown. Brown back out to Duncan. Swings it to Martin. Martin puts up a three. He's open. Too strong. Christian Brown with the rebound. Here comes Jamal Murray. Picked up by Duncan. Murray between his legs. Hezzy. Now hands it off to MPJ. MPJ fumbles it. Regathers. Working on Duncan. Sidestep. Swings it back to Jamal. Back to MPJ. Floater good. And their offense is so dynamic, dude. Like, even if you play perfect defense and force him to pass it out of a shot, he just knows immediately to cut to the rim, and they'll find him. Jaquez working on Jamal Murray. Can't get it to fall, but Caleb Martin with the offensive rebound. Put back, no good, but that will be off. It's off. These refs fucking suck. I thought that was off Denver. It looked like it was off Denver. It's going to be Nuggets ball, though. Caleb Martin, I appreciate the second effort, getting that offensive rebound, but why the fuck are we going up on 3 Denver Nuggets? Just kick it out, man. Someone's open if there's 2 or 3 of them on you. MPJ from the parking lot, no good. Duncan Robinson with the rebound. Outlet to Butler. Butler drives on MPJ, fouled, and Jimmy Butler will earn a trip to the charity stripe. Like, here's the thing. Like, it's hard to be mad at someone after they just created a second chance opportunity for crashing the glass. But you still have to play with a smart basketball IQ. If you get the board and there's 2 people on you, that means someone's open. So kick it out instead of going up into 2 people. Of course, Jimmy misses the free throw, by the way. He's got 9. He was 3 for 3 at the line. He's now 3 for 4. Make it 4 for 5. Lead down to 11. Like I said, can it get to 6 going into the half? 6 at halftime, and I can live with that, especially after being down by 16 at the end of the first. Jamal Murray, pick and roll, swings it to Peyton Watson, corner 3, air ball. Rebound by Jaquez, save to Duncan Robinson. Why is Duncan Robinson giving it to Orlando Robinson? What the fuck is Duncan doing? That's the shit that pisses me off. Why are you giving it to Orlando Robinson at half court? He's clearly going to turn the ball over. And then it results in a layup for the Nuggets. What the fuck is Duncan Robinson doing? That's the type of shit. Just play high IQ basketball, man. That is so frustrating to me. You get a good stop, good defensive possession. You're out in transition. Duncan Robinson, are you that afraid to handle the basketball that you have to give it to Orlando Robinson, our third-string center who has barely played all year long, at half court in transition? What? Obviously, they're going to send 2 guys at Orlando because he can't handle the ball. And then he turns it over, and it results in a layup for Denver. Why would Duncan ever give the ball up to Orlando Robinson? Brain dead basketball right there. That was horrific. Like, why would Duncan? I just can't get over that. If I was a reporter, even if the Heat win this game, I don't care. I would ask Duncan Robinson after the game, Why did you pass it to Orlando Robinson at half court in transition? See ya, Jay Liv. Just don't understand that at all. Why would you do that? Haroon's saying this is why I say Tyler Herro's untradeable. I'm not going to say Tyler Herro would fix anything or not, but like he would obviously help the Heat tonight because the Heat have been offensively challenged thus far, and he's another ball handler. I just don't get what Duncan Robinson was thinking there. And Duncan's been good all year, so I don't want to harp on this for too long and slander him. But like, why? Why would you ever think to pass it and get it out of your hands to Orlando Robinson to run the break? If it was Bam, sure, I get it, because he's shown the ability to do that. But Orlando Robinson? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. 320 people watching. If you haven't already, hit the sub button. Sub for Dubs. Try to turn this game around. Let's get the vibes back in Miami's favor as we trail by 13 with 8 minutes to go in the first half. Can we get to 8-3-0-0? We're 18 away. That should be the benchmark tonight. It's the minimum. Hit that sub button if you haven't already and you're just joining us for the first time. I'm Nic Rohloff. Put out daily content surrounding the Miami Heat, whether it be a video or a watch party like the one you're watching now. We're going to try to go live for almost every game for the rest of the season, but full transparency, during the first week of NFL free agency, which is 2 weeks from now, there are 2 games against the Detroit Pistons, which we are unlikely going to go live for just because chaos here at Chat Sports for the NFL free agency. And also when Miami is in Dallas next Thursday, I'm going to go to that game in person since that's where we are located in. Duncan Robinson, 3 off the curl. Good. There's a foul as the Nuggets ran through Bam and Adebayo on the screen. This is an and one opportunity. Let's see if the foul happened after the shot. If it did, the bucket will count. If the foul was called before the shot, the 3 won't count. This is a big call. That foul happened before Duncan put up the shot, so it will not be a 4-point opportunity for Miami. That would have been huge. That would have been huge. Duncan made the 3, but the foul on Christian Braun was before the shot. So, no 4-point play. It'll be side out for Miami, but wait a minute. Are the Heat in the bonus here? So I think the Heat actually might get free throws out of this with 7.5 to go. Looks like their mic inside is not working. I can't hear what their ref is saying. Oh, be side out? Wait, shouldn't it be free throws? The Heat are in the bonus. Anthony, the Heat were down 16 at the end of the second quarter. You wanted the Heat to make up 16 points in the 4.5 minutes that Jokic has been on the bench? That's impossible, almost, to outscore a team by 16 in 3.5 minutes. Well, okay, so they finally figured it out, and Bam will be at the free throw line as Jokic checks back in. So that's big for Miami. You're in the bonus for the last 7.5 minutes of this quarter. Got to attack the glass. Got to get to the line. Bam's free throw good there. He's got 5 points tonight. I expect a lot of attacking at the cup. Also to mention, Jokic has 2 fouls. If you're able to pick up a third on him, that would be huge. Attack the rim. Jokic won't want to foul you because he already has 2. Plus, you're in the bonus, so if you get to the free throw line, more and more and more. Bam goes 2 for 2 at the line, so Heat back within 11. It all starts with defense. Come on, let's get some stops. Starting lineup is on the floor for Denver. Miami rocking with Bam, Jimmy, Rozier, Jaquez, and Duncan. Murray pick and roll with Aaron Gordon. Good defense by Jaquez. It's his second steal of the game. Here comes Jaime out in transition. Lob to Adebayo for a Bam slam. Back within 9. How about the rookie making plays, getting the steal, and then leading transition to a lob to Adebayo. Here we go. Like I always say, defense to offense, defense to offense. Jokic trying to play, make at the top of the key. Handoff to Murray. His three doesn't go. Butler with the board. Here comes Jimmy as the Heat look to cut in this lead. Adebayo, Euro step inside. Drop off to Butler. Layup. No good. Jaquez offensive rebound. Out to Bam. To Duncan. Back to Bam. Crisp ball movement. Adebayo misses the 10-foot jumper. I don't know how Jimmy smoked that layup. That hurts. Aaron Gordon picks up his dribble now. Gets it to Jokic on the left side. No room for error when you're down by this much to the Nuggets. Jokic posting up Jimmy. But he swings to the rim. Misses. Rebound to Jaquez. Take advantage of Jokic missing the shot there. Jaime drives by MPJ. No foul call? Dude, these refs might be being paid off by Denver. KCP in the corner now. Good transition defense by Duncan to deter him. MPJ now inside the Jaquez. Yeah, that's... Oh, Jaime strips Jokic. It'll be off Jaime out of bounds, but that looked like an easy layup for Jokic, but Jaquez was able to get his hand on the ball. Oh. Jaquez, I thought, got bodied up by MPJ there. I don't know. That's not a foul call. Jovic checks back into the game. Good set by Denver. It's a Porter Jr. corner three. That side of the backboard? So the Nuggets have gone cold here. You have to take advantage of cutting this lead. The Nuggets have missed a lot of shots in this quarter. They were hot as a pistol in the first. Rozier to Jaquez. Right wing three for Jaime. No good. Nuggets are asking you to come back into this ball game, and you can't score. Same issues that the Heat faced in the finals last season. Gordon backing down Rozier. Baseline. Reverse layup followed by Jaquez. Heat are shooting 36% from the field and 22% from three. Aaron Gordon makes the first free throw. Lead back up to 10. This game could have honestly been close to tied with how bad the Nuggets have played offensively over the last 3 minutes. The Heat have gotten good looks. They just are bogeying. They're just missing everything. Gordon goes 2 for 2 at the line, so lead back to 11 for Denver. 5 minutes to go in the half. Jaquez has it left side. Good play by Erik Spoelstra. Creates an easy layup inside for Nikola Jokic, who has 7 first-half points. Lead back to 9. Aaron Gordon drives. That's a charge. Look at Nikola Jokic playing inspired basketball. 7 points in the first half. Drew the charge. Got square. Took it right in the chest by Aaron Gordon. Nikola Jokic is showing up in this one. Type those 5 for Nikola. Jaquez, left wing, pump fake, drives on Aaron Gordon, back, turns it over. Miscommunication between Terry Rozier and Jaquez. I don't know if I should blame that on Rozier for cutting or like jetting to the top when he shouldn't have or what, but disappointing. Jokic misses a point-blank layup, and it's out of bounds going back to Miami. Listen, the Nuggets are begging you to come back in this game. They've gone ice cold in the second quarter. Jokic has missed 2 or 3 shots that I don't think I've ever seen him miss. You have to get this to a 5-point game at minimum with how bad the Nuggets are playing in this quarter. Duncan, 3 off the curl. Good! On cue, it's a 6-point game. Duncan's second triple of the game. 45-39. Jokic inside. What a pass to Aaron Gordon. He's met by a crowd, though. Jump ball! What? Oh my God, are you fucking blind, you piece of shit ref? Oh my God. That was perfect fucking defense by Miami. and these refs give the Aaron Gordon a foul instead of a jump ball. What? Right. It's so blatant right now how one-sided this officiating has been. Side out for Denver. They're not in the bonus just yet. Jimmy, Bam, Jovic, Jaquez, and Rozier, the 5 for Miami. Jokic at the free throw line. Dives inside. Right hook. Shocker. He's going to get a foul call. It's ridiculous. I don't get how that's even close to a foul. Should have been a jump ball. Jokic makes the free throw. Jokic only has 3 points now on 1 of 5 shooting. He struggled in the game, man. That's why I say, like, you got to get this game much closer at halftime with how much Jokic has been struggling. Does go 2 for 2 there, so down by 8. Rozier brings it up. You also need Terry Rozier to give you something. Rozier inside. Hop step, layup. Good there. There you go, Terry. Use your athleticism to pressure the rim. Jokic has 2 fouls. He doesn't want to pick up a third. Attack him. Down by 6. One stop at a time. Jamal Murray off the curl. Chased by Butler. Back to Jokic. Free throw line jumper. It's automatic. He simply will not miss that. Oh, now Jamal Murray's down. And now he's really down. I don't know if it's shin splints or something else. Is he holding his ankle or is it shin? I believe the Nuggets fouled the Heat to prevent a 5-on-4, which means the Heat will get free throws because they're in the bonus. But the larger concern here is Jamal Murray, as he's down still, holding his shin or ankle. Ooh, it's his right ankle. He passed it to Jokic in the pick and roll and actually landed on his own teammate. Jamal Murray landed on Aaron Gordon's ankle and it turned. Jamal Murray is going to go to the locker room. Reggie Jackson will come in. Is Murray done for the night? Because he left immediately? Either way, hopefully Jamal Murray is okay long term because he's a very fun player to watch. So that was the case, is that they fouled Jaquez. So the Heat are at the line because they're in the bonus. And of course, Jaime misses the first. I feel like we've missed a lot of free throws lately. Splits the pair, down by 7. Reggie Jackson now the other way, guarded by Rozier. Reggie Jackson, step back 3, no good. Bam with the board. You might be able to get this to like a 4-point game at the break now. Bam brings it up, met by Jokic. Take him to the rim, Bam. Bam, sweeping hook, no good. A lot of contact, no call. If Jokic did that same exact move, by the way, he's getting a foul call. KCP off the screen. Pull-up shot at the free throw line. In and out. Jokic with the offensive board. Kick out to Aaron Gordon. Back to KCP. You know this is in. Oh, he misses it. Bam with the board. Outlet to Jaquez. Here comes Jaime. Turns it over. He'd have played like fucking dumbasses. MPJ, transition 3. Jesus fucking Christ. Down by 10. Jaime has turned the ball over, I think, 3 or 4 times. He's played like such a dumb person today. Jaime to Bam. Bam almost traveled, didn't. Gets it back out to Terry Rozier. Rozier inside, stops, pops at the elbow. Fouled by Reggie Jackson, so Rozier's going to earn himself a trip to the free throw line. Like, what is Jaime doing? The Heat have 7 turnovers. 2 from Jaime. Rozier makes the first free throw. Couple super chats. Shout out Justin King, F Cronin, F Nuggets, Celtics, and Knicks. Let's go Heat. Love that, Justin. Love that. Mr. Geo, $5 super chat, the real one. Murray is done. Hashtag Heat will win. Listen, if the Heat, I know Jamal Murray got hurt, but if the Heat were able to come back from what once was a 16-point deficit in this one and beat the Nuggets on the road, that would be pretty damn impressive. 2 for 2 for Rozier, so Heat down by 8. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Like I said, can you get to 6? I'd like to say 4 is the new goal. Jaquez checks out. Martin in. Pick and roll between Jackson and Jokic. Good defense by Bam. Missed shot by Jokic. That was fantastic defense by Bam. Here comes Rozier. Terry slows it down. We'll get a screen from Adebayo. Rozier swings it to Jovic. Jovic hands it off to Martin. Martin back out to Terry. 12 on the shot clock. Rozier drives inside. Pull-up elbow jumper. That's no good. That was a good take, though, by Rozier. He got himself a good look, and just like his quickness right there is what allows him to get a good shot. Good defense by Miami. Turned over. Jovic with the steal on Aaron Gordon. The Heat's defense in the second quarter has been so good. They've only allowed 16 points thus far. A lot of buddies missed by the Nuggets and Jokic, but some forced misses, too. Butler out to Rozier. Open 3. Short. Butler with the rebound. Back out to Rozier. Terry drives on Gordon. What a move by Rozier. Inside for a layup. He within 6. Little pump fake up and under. Turned over. Good defense. But what? Caleb Martin called for a blocking foul. That was a charge. Fucking challenge it, Spo. I know it's the first half and you like to save it. But Martin was in perfect position. How is that a blocking foul? And the Nuggets are in the bonus. I'm telling you right now, these refs are so on Denver's side. MPJ goes 2 for 2. It's funny because the Heat are actually out shooting the Nuggets at the free throw line, but it just feels like every normal call is going in favor of Denver. Rozier inside. Nothing, so kicks it out to Jimmy. Jimmy guarded by Reggie Jackson on the left wing. 8 on the shot clock. Jimmy drives inside to Rozier. Corner 3 blocked. Here comes KCP and the Nuggets. KCP inside. Layup. No good. Good transition defense there. Jovic with the board. Here comes Nikola. Nikola Jovic downhill. Stripped. But Butler saves it out to Martin. 3. Good! Are they saying it's a 2? No. Heat within 5. 25 seconds to go in the half. Heat, if they're able to corral the rebound or give up a bucket, will have last shot. Aaron Gordon. Left wing, inside the Jokic at the free throw line. Jovic defending. Jokic on Jovic. Loses the ball. Rozier has it, but throws it right to KCP. Kicks it out to Aaron Gordon, but fouled on the drive. If the Heat were playing like a bunch of dumbasses, they'd probably be winning this game. KCP is going to get 2. I gotta be honest, I don't even know. It is a foul because there was a lot of contact, but I don't know what you want Bam to do there. KCP just rose up with absolutely no self-control. Bam didn't even try to contest anything. KCP just landed on Bam's shoulder, and then what do you want Adebayo to do there? He didn't even try to stop KCP. KCP basically just jumped on Bam's shoulder, and because he went in with a reckless abandon, he gets a call. Both free throws made. 4 seconds to go in the half. Heat down 7. They turn it over. Oh, well, talk about a makeup call here. Rozier was fouled, allegedly. Reggie Jackson grabbed Rozier as he was curling to the basket as the Heat were about to turn it over. I'll see, unbiased Rolly here. I can be very unbiased. I don't know if you knew this. That was not a foul. That's not a foul. Honestly, the Nuggets should think about challenging this because it take 2 free throws away from Miami and they get ball. They don't. Rozier takes advantage with a free throw. So I said the goal was to get it back down to 6 going into the half as they were down by 16 at the end of one quarter. Well, it could be at 5 points if they make this free throw and get a stop. Rozier, if he makes this free throw, gets up to 10 points, even though he's shooting 2 of 7 from the field and has had some head-scratching shots. He'll be in double figures if he makes this free throw, which he does. 51-56. Jokic inbounding. Gets it to Reggie Jackson. 3, 2. Back to Jokic. Oh, this is going to go in. Oh, it didn't go. I really was convinced it was going to go in. All right, that's the half. Heat down 5. Well, you lost the first quarter 36-20. You won the second quarter 31-20. So bounce back second quarter for Miami keeps them in this game after it looked like it might have been a blowout and gotten ugly early. Heat only down 5 at the break, so the Heaters still have a chance to win this one. And Jamal Murray is likely out for the rest of this game due to that ankle injury. So this game's out in front of Miami, man. They have a chance. Justin King, a $5 super chat. What's up, Justin? You're the man. 3rd ever super chat. Let's go Heat. Hashtag ref blow. Hashtag Jimmy the GOAT. Hashtag Nuggets suck. Rolly the GOAT. Come back. Shall we cheers, my friend? You know what? Just for you, I'll crack open a Happy Dad and cheers to you, Justin King. Well, most of you have already started. You guys know what we do at the half. Grade the Heat's performance so far. I'll go B-. No, C+. I know we're down 5. And we battled back. But let's be honest here. If the Heat weren't playing stupid and turning the ball over the 8 times that they have, they could easily be winning this game. Like some stupid decisions from Terry Rozier, Jaime Jaquez. Like this game is right over there, man. You guys had it. The Heat had it, man. Let's see what the people had to say. Asia, what's up, Asia? With a B. Wasim C. Monteka C. Mr. Gio B-. Franks is A-. Aubrey with a B-. Supercar C. My man AS with a B. Edward Wallace C. Michael Lee D. Oh, Michael Lee, I forgot how much of a hater you are for Jaime Jaquez. I know he only has 1 point in 16 minutes, Michael, but can you explain to me why Jaime had 2 steals and a block alongside 3 assists? Not everything matters when it comes to points. Not Fooled Easy says B+, NFL D+, C+ from 06, A from Juan. Wenifer says C. $5 super chat from the man who just was on fire the other night. Jesus Batista, $5 super chat. Let's go Heat, light them up. Jesus, make sure you stay tuned. If you can't watch for the rest of the game, that's fine. But if you can stay up for the remainder of the game, or at least come back at the end of the game, Jesus, we are going to raffle off the jersey. And you've got quite a bit of tickets, so I want to make sure if you end up winning, you're here to witness it, and I could get into contact with you. Remember, this is going to be raffled off at the end of today's game, as this was our February month item. It is the end of February. It's leap year, the 29th, final day. We're going to raffle that boy up. $10 can still get you a raffle ticket, and then today's Rolly deal of the day, we'll showcase that Super Chat menu in a second. $20 Super Chat is 3 tickets. So you get more bang for your buck if you do a $20 super chat, because every $10 is 1, but you could get 3 for 20 as the deal today. Final day to do so. Let's check back in on the chat here. Cheyenne B-, Jesus C+, Levi A-, Axie B-. We could go through some first half stats for this game. Leading scorer for Miami, ironically enough, is Terry Rozier, 10 points, 2 of 7 shooting, 0 for 4 from 3, but Rozier has got to the line 6 times and has made all 6 for 6 at the charity stripe. Jimmy Butler, second on the team in scoring with 9 points. He's 3 for 7 from the field. He also has 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Bam has 8 points. Duncan Robinson has 8 points, pair of triples for D-Rob. Nikola Jokic, good first half, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Also 2 steals for Jokic. How about that? While shooting 3 for 5 from the field. Caleb Martin has 8 points, 3 of 5 shooting. Thought he's done nice things off the bench for Miami as that guy who brought the energy as that second unit guy. He has that one bad shot that infuriated me because he went up on 2 guys when he could have kicked it out for an open 3. But outside of that decision, Caleb has been pretty good. Jaquez, 1 point, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Does have 2 turnovers. That 1 turnover in transition really frustrated me. But there's your first half stats for Miami. Nuggets, MPJ, Michael Porter Jr. killing y'all. 18 points, 7 of 12 shooting. KCP, 13 points. So the 2 leading scorers for Denver, Michael Porter Jr., Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Jokic has 6 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, but shooting 2 of 8 from the field. That is the one thing that you could look negatively on Miami even more here, is that Jokic has shot 2 of 8 from the field and has only had 6 points, and you're down 5. That's not great. That's not great. Alex, dude, I answered you. I also can't see every single comment, so. Gene Paul says, Rolly, it's 6:15 a.m. where I live. That's commitment. Gene Paul, that is absolutely the best commitment. Gene Paul, where are you at? Where are you at, Gene Paul? We know it's in the morning for Knob Deep. It's when he always taps in. He always says good morning. What's up, Knob Deep? Good to see you. Not Fooled Easy with a $10 super sticker. Raffle ticket for Not Fooled Easy. Second one of the night for him. Or she. I don't know. Could be either. Do not know for sure. Pair character flying in the air with a red cape and a smile on his face. Love that, Not Fooled Easy. All right, let's showcase our super chat menu tonight. Let me get this one graphic set up, though. How's everyone Thursday? Everyone excited for the weekend? We'll be live again on Saturday for Heat Jazz as the Heat finally return back to the Kaseya Center in Miami to host the Jazz. Hopefully going to avenge that loss as they lost to the Jazz in Utah. I think it was New Year's Eve, actually. No, might have been the 30th. It was that weekend, though. I know that for a fact. Can't get swept by the Jazz this year. Can't get swept for the Jazz. Super chat menu today. Any super chat, it gets on screen, gets on the show if you want to give appreciation or ask a question about the Heat or get your thoughts across on tonight's game. That's the best way to do so. $10 is a D Wade laser printed autographed jersey raffle ticket. Here's the jersey right here. D Wade, Miami Red. We're going to raffle this off at the end if you want to get into that raffle ticket. $10 to do so. But Rolly's deal of the day is, well, a $20 super chat gets you 3 tickets. So that's the best deal of the day in my opinion, and it's the reason why I made the deal of the day. But if you want to get nuts, $50 beer bong. Chug a beer. Haven't had to do one today. Hold on. I gotta read this back. What is Jesus saying here? $5 super chat from Mr. Batista. If I win jersey, I'll pay it forward, reward it, or give it to the 9,000 subscriber. Hashtag road to 10K before playoffs. Let's go Heat. Jesus, there's one problem with that. I appreciate the, what's the word I'm looking for? Nobility to pay it forward. The only issue with this is that I have no way to tell who the actual 9,000 subscriber would be. If you were to win, I have no clue how to tell that. And it will just be a disaster because if we get close to 9,000, Jesus, as well, when I showcase the number and the live sub count, everybody's just going to keep on unsubscribing and subscribing to get to potentially be the 9,000 person. So it will be practically impossible for me to tell who the 9,000 subscriber was, Jesus. Wish you was able to tell. Listen, if you win, we can cross that bridge when we get there. If you actually don't want it and you want to give it to someone else, we can figure something out. But in that specific scenario, practically impossible to figure out who the actual 9,000 person would be. But appreciate you, Batista, for always sending the love over here. You want to pick a random new sub? If you really want to give it away, listen, it's your right. If you win it, that's your choice. Because once I spin that wheel after the game, whoever it lands on, it's officially their jersey. It's no longer the Heat Reports jersey. We're raffling it off. So if you end up winning and that's what you want to do, go right ahead. 280 people watching still at the half. The goal tonight is to bare minimum get to 8,300 subscribers, as we are on the road to 10K before playoffs. We have a month and a half to make it happen. It's a goal for sure. 9,000 should be a lock. 700 subscribers practically in the month of March. That should happen. My thing is, can we get like 1,500 subscribers between March 1st, which is tomorrow, and mid-April? That's 6 weeks to pick up like 1,700 subscribers. It's possible if we continue to get great games like we've had lately. Listen, we've had a very good week of audience, which I don't know if that's because y'all are fired up about the Miami Heat being back from the All-Star break and we got a push for the playoffs, or I don't know what it is. I don't know. But we've had a lot of people and a lot of new people join the channel lately and tune in for our watch parties. It's been making me happy. Before the All-Star break, we used to get like, I'm not shitting you, we used to get like 5,000 to 7,000 in that range people watch our live streams in total. We have 5,200 people have tuned in overall tonight. 270 right now. So we've been growing like crazy over the past week and a half. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. Couple super chats to get to. Shout out to my guy Frank Nelson, by the way, who was the first person, I should say, to get a raffle ticket. He had two. I don't know if he got another ticket after the first two he ever got. See, I'm skimming the names. I don't think so. So Frank Nelson had 2 tickets. He'll make it 5, getting 3 more. Win this jersey so I could use it for pickup. You're wild, Frank. You're wild for playing in a autographed jersey for pickup, but I respect it. You definitely be the most drippy guy out in the court. That's for sure, Frank. Also, Frank, let me know down below if you play a lot of pickup, because I know you've said this before. What's your player comp? How are we playing, Frank? You step up on the hardwood. How are you playing? Spurs beat the Thunder tonight. How about that? Also a $10 super chat from our guy Wasim. Hey, Rolly. What's up, Wasim? Hopefully everything's all good with you. I don't think are they going live? They going live on Bears at the Combine, Wasim? I don't know what the situation is over there, but Harrison's been doing a lot of good things over at the Combine. Let's see how many tickets you have. Halftime's probably over in like 2 or 3 minutes, so we're almost back to action. Let's check how many Mr. Batista has. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. Let me just go through this again. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tickets, Jesus. 9. 9 tickets for you. Frank says, lol, I get tons of shooter callouts. Love it. But it's mostly because I'm not scared to shoot. But honestly, I love guarding on the wing and trying to lock down their best shooter. So Frank Nelson's got that 3-and-D vibe to him. I love that. A lock-up wing. Let's go. Let's go. Mr. Geo is back. How many do I have now? Let's go. Oh, boy, Mr. Geo. I know you have quite a bit. This is going to be much more counting. All right, time to get locked back into the counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. 29 tickets, Mr. Geo. 29 tickets. You are by far the leader in the clubhouse with raffle tickets. I got you, Mr. Batista. I got you, Batista. 29 tickets, Mr. Geo, after that last 3. Oh. I'm dead. Jesus, I don't keep any of this. I think I've said it before. I don't know if you've been part of that spiel. Every single dollar that gets donated to the Heat Report, we appreciate it. It just goes right back into the channel to help us go live more often, to help us put out more content, to help us potentially one day get a producer. Like, y'all know that I'm a one-man band around here. I produce and I host the show at the same time. If we continue to have the success that we've been having and we continue on this trajectory with how many super chats we get and donations, we might be able to convince the bosses to give us a producer. We'll see. All right, we're back. Heat with the ball. Adebayo working on Jokic, and he smokes the right-handed hook. I love Bam, but boy, does he have a limited bag in the posts. Not the best post scorer. Jokic, free throw line jumper, rattles in and out. He's continued to struggle. Jamal Murray will not return in this game. It is official. Jovic gets the rebound. Here comes Jimmy as the Heat trail by 5 still. Duncan off a curl. He'll catch. Get it back to Butler. Jimmy jab step, right wing triple. Good! Jimmy Butler opens the second half scoring with a triple. He missed one earlier. Knocks that one down. He's been shooting 45% from 3 this season. And he's 1 for 2 tonight. 1 for 2 against the Blazers as well. Pass inside by KCP, kicked by Bam Adebayo. So it's still Nuggets ball. It's all good, Andre. We know everyone can't super chat and donate to the channel. We just appreciate everyone who comes in, likes, comments, and is subscribed. We appreciate everyone around here. Almost turned over. Rozier hits the deck. Nuggets have numbers. MPJ inside. Fouled. Oh, not fouled. Just laid it up and in. I thought Duncan Robinson was going to be called for a blocking foul. Interesting, no call. Honestly, I actually thought it was a foul. Jovic brings it up now. Guard by MPJ. Jovic on the baseline. Out and tipped out of bounds there. Jovic was a little out of control on the baseline, but was able to get away with it. It'll still be side out Miami. Down 4 with 12 on the shot clock. Butler inbounding it. Looks like they're set up a play here to get it to Adebayo. They do at the top of the key. Bam hands it off to Duncan. Oh, he fakes the handoff. One onside. Missed the layup. I don't know if it was blocked by Jokic or missed, but Nuggets have numbers. KCP in the corner. Now Reggie. Heat got back in transition, but Michael Porter Jr. is wide open for three, and he knocks it down. He's got 23. He's cooking you. Bam has been fucking horrible tonight offensively. So bad. Rozier working on Reggie Jackson. Picks up his dribble. Swings it to Jovic. Jovic will bring it back out. Reggie Jackson defends. It's where I'd like Jovic to use his size a little bit more. Step back three by Jovic. In and out. I tell you what, that would have been clipped and spread all across Twitter for my narrative of Jovic propaganda if he hit a step back three against MPJ. Jokic got it left wing. Inside to Aaron Gordon. Jovic is the defender. Gordon backs down. He just used that arm to chicken wing him. He missed, gets his own rebound, and back up and in. That was an offensive foul. I mean, he used the arm to, like, push like that. That's an offensive foul. Butler, pull-up jumper, fouled. Jimmy Butler earning a trip to the charity stripe as the Heat find themselves down by 9 quite early. They cut it to 2, and then a 7-0 spurt by Denver. Jimmy has the lone bucket in this quarter for Miami. Looks to add to his total tonight. He does. He's the leading scorer for Miami now with, I believe, 13 points. Well, 13 points. Make it 14 as he goes 2 for 2. Heat back within 7. Jimmy, it's that time. I know that's usually Dame time, but it's Jimmy time now. 320 people watching. Let's ride. Jokic, top of the key. They're running a set for MPJ. Why not? He's hot. Butler trailing him. Gets to Aaron Gordon. Gordon inside. Spin. Stripped by Butler. Jimmy steals it from Aaron Gordon. Butler brings it up now. Met by Michael Porter Jr. Jimmy goes inside. Stops. Finds a cutting Duncan. Out to Jovic. Open corner three. No good. Damn, that would have been a big bucket. MPJ out in transition. This is going to go in. Oh, a miss. A rare miss by Michael Porter Jr. tonight. Bam with the board. Heat catch a break there as Porter Jr. was left wide open in transition. Jimmy fouled. Yeah. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope called for the foul, so it'll be side out for Miami. 8:30 to go in the third quarter. 320 people watching. If you haven't already, join the channel. Can we get to 8,300 subscribers before the timeout on the floor that's coming in a minute and a half? Sub for Heat dubs. I'm challenging you, Heat fans. If you're not subscribed, join the channel. Can we get 10 before timeout? Duncan Robinson off a curl. Back to Adebayo to the rim. Layup smoked, but he's called and whistled for a foul. So Bam will go to the line for 2. But, like, that's still got to be one that Bam finishes, man. I know you got fouled, but it was Reggie Jackson inside, dude. Finish. Finish. Should have just went up for a dunk. Don't go off soft, man. 8.5 to go in the quarter. Bam at the line. He's got 8 points, 4 boards, and 2 assists. He's shooting 2 of 8, though. He's not been good from the field. 4 points from the free throw line. Now 5. Heat have gotten to the line a lot today. I know we've complained a lot about the officiating tonight. The Heat have had the edge in free throw attempts and free throw makes, but it still feels like the Nuggets are getting most of the calls for some reason. Does it not? Bam goes 2 for 2 at the line. Back within 5. Lead got down to as much as 2 tonight. Reggie Jackson has it right wing. Looks to get it to Jokic. Good front by Bam. Jokic just falls to the ground. That's a flop. They don't give it to him. Thank goodness. Reggie Jackson, pick and roll. Step back 3. No good. Jovic with a good rebound. Jovic is going to lead the break. It's a 5-on-4 for Miami. Jovic to Bam. Bam inside. Stripped. Jesus Christ, Bam. But Rozier steals it back from Michael Porter Jr. He'll put up a 3. Terry Rozier! There you go, Terry. Back to a 2-point game. Rozier just took it away from MPJ, ran to the corner, knocked down a three, and the Heat are back within two, and the Nuggets need a timeout. Spam those fireball emojis. Let's go Heat. Let's go Heat. There we go, Terry. Just turned a horrific play from Bam Adebayo into a positive one for Miami by taking it out of MPJ's hands when he didn't even know where he was, and then they didn't guard him. He went to the corner and finally knocked down a three. He was 0 for 4 from beyond the arc in the first half. He's been shooting 25% from three as a Heat player, and he finally knocks that one down. Let's go. Spam those fireball emojis. Let's get it hot in here. Monty 2K, BB, 305, Jesus, NFL, AS. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. I didn't even see because I looked down in disgust because of Bam Adebayo's turnover. So I don't. Jesus says, is it Halloween? MPJ was trying to taunt and Scary spooked his ass. Oh, I like that. I don't know if he was taunting or not when that ball got stolen. I just went up and I saw Rozier running away from MPJ. Andre Waite, Axie, NFL, Melvin, all getting it hot in here. Chino says you can tell Michael Malone panics whenever the Heat are even close to them. I'll say this about Michael Malone, and I like him as a head coach in this league. He is very much like Eric Spoelstra in the fact of he does not let the opposing team go on a run for too long before he calls a timeout. I think Eric Spoelstra is very good at that, and you can say he burns timeouts too quickly at times. But I think Spo, and Malone does it too, are fantastic at realizing momentum and taking it. Listen, the Nuggets immediately gave up a three to Jimmy, which was 56-54. The Nuggets then went on a 9-2 run, and then a quick 5-0 spurt by Miami gets it back to a 2-point game. Break Brad Sheed getting it hot in here. Noah says, is Tyrese Maxey a free agent this year? No. I don't believe he is. Wenifer. Monteka saying defense, defense, defense. What do I always say, folks? If you're a real one, you're a subscriber, you know what I always say when Miami is trailing or they need to win. Everything starts with defense. Sure, we can talk about shot selection and shot making at times with Miami, but the best way to get easy shots for yourself is to not go into the half court, get stops defensively, and push the ball out in transition by getting to the rim or finding an open man on the outside perimeter for a three-point shot. Defense, defense, defense. That's how you stop. That's how you win games. And that's how you beat good teams. Heat are currently the 5th seed. If they lose tonight, they fall all the way down to the 8th seed, if you believe that or not. How crazy is that? If they win tonight, though, they're a half game behind the 4-seeded Knicks. They're currently 5 behind Milwaukee. Win would get them back to 4.5. Jokic at the free throw line. Jumper. Missed it. Jokic has really struggled tonight, man. He's missed a lot of easy ones. Jovic with the board. Swings it ahead up to Butler in the corner. Jimmy will slow it down. He'd have a chance to tie or take the lead depending on shot selection. Duncan, corner 3. Hit side of the backboard. Michael Porter Jr. did that earlier in the game too. What's up? And it was from the same corner. Reggie Jackson somehow got inside, laid it up and in. I don't know what happened there. He caught someone sleeping with a backdoor cut. 430 people watching. Hit that sub button. Jovic turns it over. 3rd of the game, I believe. It's been the one knock on him. Jokic was the one who stole it. I saw the backdoor cut, but Jovic saw it too, or Jokic, and got his hand out. Jokic, top of the key. He'll line up a 3 from the top of the key. That's his spot. Misses again. Man, Heat are catching breaks with Jokic. You got to take advantage. Jamal Murray's out, and Jokic has been struggling with his shot. Jimmy posting up Reggie Jackson on the right block. More like the right corner. Butler, he's isolated. Oh, he made him fall and gave it to Bam for an easy 12-foot push shot. Back within 2. Jimmy with a little half-spin shimmy shake had He had him falling back. Reggie Jackson put in a blender. MPJ now driving to the elbow. Swings it back to Jokic. Bam defending. Jokic gets a step to the rim. Off glass and good. You know he's not going to miss these shots forever. Easy bucket for Yoke. Under 6 to go in the quarter. Rozier to Duncan. Wide open corner 3. Smoked it. The Heat are furious about something. They want something called. I don't know. The other way, the Nuggets are going to get a foul. Aaron Gordon's going to go to the line. What are the Heat mad about? Did I miss something? I don't know. Either way, super chat from Mr. Gio, the legend himself. My new say for Jimmy, hashtag chimichanga time. Chimichong time. I'd like to see a replay because Bam pointed up to the rim like it was goaltending or something. It didn't look like Aaron Gordon took the ball off the rim, but Duncan Robinson kind of made the same gesture. So I don't really know. It didn't look like a goaltend. It looked like a clean rebound. I don't know. Not surprised that TNT's not showing the rebound or the replay. Jaquez will check in. I believe Jimmy will sit down. That's the normal rotation for Miami. Gordon's second free throw is good. He's really improved as a free throw shooter. Nuggets have a very nice 69 points. Heat back down 6. Rozier will bring the ball up. Rozier gets a screen from Adebayo. KCP defends. Rozier to the elbow. Resets. Back to the elbow again. Lob to Adebayo. Was that? Wait, now I think I'm mistaken. I think that was a shot by Terry Rozier. And Bam, offensive goaltending. Offensive basket interference. Yeah. Reggie Miller is saying that was a shot. I think I would agree. Bam missed it anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. Bam forces the turnover. Good defense. Here comes Adebayo. Bam inside to the rim. Fouled. No call? Are we fucking serious? What? Something else, man. These officials. Something else. Christian Brown brings it up. Hands it off to... No call there. A lot of no calls right now. MPJ inside. Floater. Good. Heat back down 8. They keep on getting the 2, but can't take the lead. Adebayo, top of the key. I'm telling you, just look at the basket, Bam. Look at the basket. Hands it off to Rozier. Rozier has a defender on his back. Drops it off to Adebayo. Push shot. Good. There you go, Bam. Back-to-back shots from that area have been good from Adebayo. But he has been horrible at finishing around the rim today. MPJ gets a screen. Pull up 3. Can't play drop against him. I mean, come on. He's having 30 points on you. Why are we playing drop coverage on Michael Porter Jr.? Did I add that? Yeah, I did. Heat down 9. Michael Porter Jr. is about to have a 30-piece chicken tender with a side of fries on you. He's got 28. No answer for him. He's got 4 triples. He's 11 of 17 from the field. My God. Oh, man, that's frustrating. Well, while we are in this timeout here with about 5 minutes to go in the third period, let me tell you about one of our sponsors tonight, and that is Factor Meals. Factor Meals, the #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service in North America. I use them every single day. I had a delicious grilled chicken with some zucchini and corn as the side with some Lear mash. It was fantastic. They're chef-crafted, dietitian-approved meals that get delivered straight to your door. and are ready to be heated up and eaten in just 2 minutes. There's over 35 meals to choose from on a weekly basis. You can choose between 6 and 18 meals per week that get delivered straight to your door. Like I mentioned, 2 minutes. That's all it takes to heat up in the microwave, and they taste like you're getting a meal delivered on a warm plate from a 5-star restaurant in the city or something like that. Sign up and save. We've done the math. Factor is less expensive than takeout, and every meal is dietitian approved to be nutritious and delicious. No prep, no mess meals. Factor meals are 100% ready to heat and eat, so there's no prepping, no cooking, and especially my favorite part, any cleanup needed. So head to factormeals.com/HeatChat50 and use code HeatChat50 to get 50% off. That is code HeatChat50 at factormeals.com/HeatChat50. That link is in the live chat and description of today's live show. Take advantage and get 50% off today. This game is certainly a frustrating one. I'm not going to go to the point where it's rigged, but I'm certainly not pleased with the officiating. But when is anyone officiating or happy with the officiating? That's the real question. Is anyone ever happy with the officiating? Even when the officials are on your side, people are still going to probably complain. Who you got, man? MIA for the Heat, DEN for the Nuggets. Asia, is that confirmed? Are they doing it on Sunday? I won't be able to MC it because I'm working on Sunday. I'm off tomorrow. Back on Saturday. And we're back in action. Jaquez gets the screen from Bam. Jaime at the free throw line. Picked up his dribble. Gets the Jokic on the baseline. Out to Rozier. Rozier double team. Now left open. Rozier at the elbow. Mid-range shot. I don't know if it got blocked, but he left it short. Heat back down 9. Christian Brown checks in for Denver. He gets a screen. Drives inside. Out to the corner. Tapped by MPJ. MPJ backing down Caleb Martin. He can't be stopped. I mean, there is absolutely no answer for Michael Porter Jr. You're down 11 again. He's got 30. Jaquez drives on MPJ. Backing him down. Jaquez back out to Rozier. Swung to Jovic. Now to Terry. Terry pick and roll with Bam. Rozier at the elbow. Back out to Jovic. Jovic inside. Fouled by KCP on a little bit of a reach-in. Offense has struggled in the quarter. As there's 3.5 left to go, you've scored 14 points. They've scored 20. Is that Justin Holiday? I didn't know he was on this team. Justin Holiday checks in. First time he's in the game today. Rozier gets a screen from Adebayo. Back to Bam at the top. Back to Terry. Terry, step back 3, left wide open. Missed it. Wow, he's been bad, man. Christian Brown to Jokic at the top of the key. Handed off to Watson. Watson, free throw line jumper. Left it short. Bam with the board. Can we start making some shots, please? That's all I ask. Rozier to Bam. Elbow jumper. No good. Here comes Justin Holiday. Gets it to Jokic. Jokic to MPJ. Corner jumper. No good. Jovic with the board. Outlet to Jaquez. No numbers for Miami. Jaquez inside. He's been picking up his dribble way too quickly. Ball's reset out to Terry Rozier. Rozier drives. Behind the back. Inside on Holiday. Stops. Back out to Jaquez. Jaquez now driving inside. Stops. Fades away at the elbow. Horrible offense. This has just been atrocious. Absolutely atrocious offense. Heat aren't going to get to 100 points unless they have a really big fourth quarter, which they're going to need if they want to win. Brown inside and one. It's a 13-2 run for Denver right now. Yeah, cool. This is a true third quarter, like the good old-fashioned days. Miami has been good in the third quarter in this last 11-game stretch where they're 9-2. Third quarter has almost been their quarter, but this has been bad tonight. Brown can't get the free throw to go, so the lead stays at 13. Can you get it back to 9 going into the final quarter? It's almost like the same quarter in the first and third, and hopefully the second and fourth. Jimmy turns it over. Jokic backing down Orlando Robinson. They send a double, kick out to Justin Holiday. His three unable to go. Caleb Martin gets the rebound. Out and running. Minute and a half to go. Martin turns the ball over. Holiday, transition three. No good. Rebound Jaquez. Outlet to Martin. Please don't let him go to the rim. Duncan to Martin. Wide open three. Big time shot. That is a massive shot to get it back to an 8-point game. Minute to go. Stop. Bucket. Please. Heater 5 of 18 in this quarter. Jokic at the top of the key. Working on Orlando Robinson. Double comes. Kicks out to Holiday. Corner three. Good. .45 seconds to go in the quarter. You need a bucket. Stop bucket. Need. Not a want. It's a need. Jimmy inside. Brings it back outside. Kicks out to Duncan. Duncan to Orlando Robinson. Back to Dunk. Dunk drives inside. Baseline. Terrible spacing. To Jaquez. Layup. Good. Bad spacing, but the Heat were able to get it to work. Like I said, it's not a want. It's a need. Bucket. Stop. Bucket. First part successful. 5-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Now, here comes the stop part. It's really a 4-second differential. Jokic, top of the key, drives in. Orlando Robinson. That's easy. So you're not going to get the bucket, stop, bucket, but can you get a bucket, bucket, bucket? Down 13. Jimmy, right wing. Jimmy, step back three from that right wing. No good. So you're going to go to the fourth quarter down 13. Literally the same exact first. Like, the first half for Miami hopefully is going to be the same exact one for the second half because you played a horrible first quarter. You played a horrible third quarter. You find yourself down double digits, and now you need to play a phenomenal fourth quarter to give yourself a chance. It is fourth quarter time. If Miami wants any chance to win, we have to start the fire. We gotta start the fire. I think that's how the song goes. Get the paws up. Spam the fours. Send out the good vibes to the universe, and let's try to get a massive fourth quarter where the Heat can pick up a unbelievably massive comeback fourth quarter win, where I believe Jokic is going to sit for the first 5 minutes. I believe that's his normal rotation. So you need to really cut into this 13-point deficit in the first 5 minutes of the quarter and then just battle out in the final 7. Especially with no Jamal Murray to handle that second unit. When Jokic sits down, you can just limit Michael Porter Jr. You can come back in this game. That is the game plan. 305 guy, Randy, AS, Gene Paul, Mr. Gio, Antonius, Juan, Wenifer, Asia, FTO, DB. Spam those fours. It's fourth quarter time. Get the paws in the air. Get the paws in the air. Monty 2K4. 2 says, I'm about to lose all my cheese fucking with the Heat. What does that mean? How about this stat? Shout out to 5 Reasons Sports Network. Michael Porter Jr. in the NBA Finals against the Miami Heat, 5 games, by the way, had 48 points in those 5 games. He was not good in the finals. Michael Porter Jr. has 30 tonight. He has almost scored how many points he scored in the finals against Miami? Just almost, was it 8-9 months ago? Can we get a big fourth quarter from like Rozier or something? He had a good fourth quarter against Portland. Can someone on Denver talk shit to us so we can get fired up or something? It's our only hope. Nuggets will start the fourth quarter with the ball. Need to limit MPJ. I think Caleb Martin's got called for a foul trying to steal the ball right away. So it's not good to give the Nuggets a foul there early so they could get to the charity stripe earlier with the bonus. I think a foul was called. Not 100% certain. Heat are going to be down 13 to start this fourth quarter. Starts with defense. Starts with defense. Heat going to the zone for the first time tonight. Interesting. At least the first time in my memory. It's rare that it takes them this long to get into a zone. Aaron Gordon to the corner. Justin Holiday 3. Yeah. I remember why they can't go to a zone against Denver is because it's so good. I'm not going to lie. I don't think Miami could ever beat Denver in a 7-game series as they're currently constructed. Duncan Robinson driving inside. Hangs and finishes. That was an impressive move by Duncan Robinson. But like I always say, folks, it starts with defense. You got to get stops. And the Heat are going to get a stop. The zone creates a turnover there. There we go. Butler brings the ball up. 11 minutes to go. Jimmy inside. Fouled. Got to be honest, I don't know why that's a foul, but it is, and we'll take it. Jimmy will head to the line for 2. $5 super chat from Axie. Shout out to Axie. Why is it that when the Heat play the Nuggets, they always morph into Plankton trying to steal the Krabby Patty secret formula? Axie, I'm sorry, but I don't fully understand that reference. Jimmy misses the free throw. I know it's unrealistic to expect every free throw to go in, but I do. It's actually the worst part about me as a basketball fan. I actually expect every free throw to go in, and when one gets missed, I get furious. He splits the pair 86-73, excuse me. I know it's unrealistic. I just can't help it. Oh, we did get to 8,300. Let's ride, folks. Let's ride. Let's keep on climbing. Porter Jr. catch and shoot left wing 3. Air ball? Orlando Robinson with the rebound. Watch your feet, young fella. Saves it to Jaime Jaquez. Up ahead to Butler. He'll slow it down. He's working on Reggie Jackson. Jimmy gets to the paint. Out to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin to Jimmy. Jimmy now to the rim. Layup. Smoked it. How the fuck do you miss that, Jimmy? Actually, that was a point-blank layup. Nuggets turn it back over. Peyton Watson throws it over MPJ's head. I'm not kidding. I don't think I've ever seen Jimmy Butler miss that easy of a layup. That was a step through, really good move into a wide open layup. He missed it. That can't happen when you're trying to come back down 13 against the Denver Nuggets. The Heat are one of the worst teams in the NBA at finishing around the rim, and it rears its ugly head all the time. From Bam to Tyler, now to Jimmy. Jimmy's the guy that's supposed to be the one that finishes at the rim all the time. DB, I'd say Butler misses too many free throws because he shoots so many free throws. That's probably why it feels like he misses a lot. But he still shoots above 80%, which is good. Jimmy, working on the left wing as the Heat trail by 13. Jimmy, loose ball, picks it back up. Butler swings it to Duncan. Duncan, pump fake. Fouled? No? Cool. Peyton Watson out in transition. Smoked the layup. Oh my God, he just smoked the layup. That was Brandon Knight-esque missed layup. Heat catch a break. Butler out in transition. Step through and one. How about a 5-point swing for Miami? Peyton Watson went to go slam it home in transition. Jumped too early. Realized he wasn't close enough to dunk it, and then went to go lay it in and smoked it. Jimmy got the board, pushed it up, and then got fouled plus the bucket. Heat within 11, timeout on the floor. Butler's going to go to the line for a free throw when we come back from action. How about that sequence, man? How about that sequence? But before Watson got on transition, Duncan Robinson got tripped by the Nuggets, and they didn't call a fucking foul. Sickening. Well, time to check in on my prize picks tonight. Bam Adebayo and Jokic, more than 23 rebounds combined. Nikola Jokic has 10. Bam has 6, so 17 there. Here's a cool thing about prize picks. I took 42.5 more than Jimmy Butler and Jamal Murray in points. Jimmy Butler has 14 points as currently stands. Jamal Murray had 6. But Prize Picks is the only daily fantasy sports app that offers injury insurance. What does that mean, you ask? Well, I'll tell you. If a player in your selection, aka Jamal Murray, gets hurt in the first half of their game and does not return in the second half, which happened with Jamal Murray, that selection will actually get removed and the rest of your picks will play on. So from now on, because of the injury insurance, shout out to Prize Picks, I only have a 2-pick selection rather than 3. I just have the Bam Adebayo and Jokic combined more than on rebounds, and I have the Rozier and Jokic more than on 13.5 assists. So let's check in with that. Jokic has 6 assists. Rozier has 3. So I need 5 more combined from those as they currently sit at 9. That's why Prize Picks is the best daily fantasy sports platform in North America. Sign up today or download the app and use code CLNS to get a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, it's the best. I play them every single day. You see my picks every single day. That insurance policy, man, it's really probably the coolest thing about them. To be honest, if I had to dial it down, you ask Rolly, what's the best thing about Prize Picks? Oh, it's the fact they offer insurance on possible injuries. How about that? Remember, folks, even if the Heat lose, it will be a bummer. But we are going to highlight the stream by raffling off this D-Wade laser-printed autograph jersey. $10 to get a raffle ticket. $20 super chat will get you 3. So that's the best bang for your buck today. The last day to do it because we're raffling it after the game. It's the Rolly deal of the day. $20 gets you 3 tickets. The only time I offered that in the entire month of February, which is our month-long giveaway. We'll have an item for the month of March as well. Don't know what that item is just yet, but I think I'll find an item tonight or tomorrow to pick up, and we'll begin that giveaway or the month-long giveaway for Saturday, which is the first stream of March. But $10 to get one raffle ticket, $20 for 3, raffling it off at the end. We're also at $195 in super chats. I don't imagine we end there, but we can't end at 195. We have to get above 200. Butler, chance to get it to a 10-point game and complete the 3-point play. Coming out of the timeout, he misses the free throw. This game sucks. This game has had everything confirmed to boneheaded turnovers, a bunch of missed free throws, and bad officiating. I mean, it's just been the key. It's like if you had to write a book on frustrating Miami Heat basketball, this would be tonight. Aaron Gordon the other way, layup. Down 13 again. Jaquez, Caleb, Butler, Orlando, and Duncan are year 5. Jimmy has it inside, goes up, misses the layup. And missed layups. We've missed so many layups tonight. This has been the most frustrating game that the Heat have played since the 7-game losing streak. There is no doubt about that. Aaron Gordon driving inside. Lefty layup. Good. And Eric Spoelstra will call a quick timeout as you're down 15. What an annoying game. Game's not over. I will say that. There's still still 9 minutes to go. You're down 15. If you got a push in you, there's still a chance. But man, oh man, there's just been so many stupid mistakes, missed layups, missed free throws, turnovers. 13 turnovers tonight. Actually, the free throw shooting hasn't even been that bad. It's really just been Jimmy. The Heat are 20 of 24 as a team. That's actually pretty good. But point remains about 13 turnovers, and I feel like there's been, like, would you guys agree with me here? 4 or 5 missed layups, like point-blank layups between Jimmy and Bam. Like, I feel like very point-blank layups here being missed. Oh, Major Anthony Nelson's back. Nice to see you, man. Haven't seen you in a while. Cool Iguana is saying, yup. That's what it feels like. It just feels like consistent missed layups over here. It's sad. Mr. Gio says, we need a big center. My question is, what do you do with Bam? Because you're not going to be able to do this unless that center is a knockdown three-point shooter. Because Bam can't space the floor. So what are you going to do? Like Miles Turner could be interesting because he could shoot the pill, and he actually hangs out around the three-point line more than inside. So it might not affect your offense like that crazy, and you'd have a rim-protecting center with Bam as the rover. But the point still remains, like, if you get another center that can't space the floor, you're in trouble. Like, I like the Bam Kevin Love lineups because you have 2 big men inside that can rebound. You have Love who can shoot. DB says Drummond was the guy. You couldn't play those two together. If you played Drummond and Bam together, it would be a disaster offensively. I don't know who keeps unsubscribing or subscribing, but I hope you never come back. It always makes me so mad when people do that. Heat down 15 is now or never. Bam checks back in. He gets it to Duncan. Duncan back to Bam. Bam at the free throw line. Aaron Gordon defending. Handoff to Robinson. Duncan inside. Fouled? No. He did. He was, but he lays it up and in. It looked pretty obvious to me that Duncan Robinson got tapped in the head. That's an automatic foul call. Eight and a half to go. Heat down 13. Chaos. Bodies hit the floor. Jaquez and Reggie Jackson down. Ball out of bounds. They'll stay with Denver side out. I thought that was a pretty clear foul. These refs stink, dude. You're 5, Jimmy, Caleb, Jaquez, Bam, and Duncan. Can this 5 give you a push? Reggie Jackson, 3. No good. Brick City. I didn't even hit rim, I don't think. Here comes Jimmy. Jimmy calling for a screen, but hands it off to Adebayo. He's posting up Aaron Gordon. Bam has position. Bam left hook. Good. I mean, Is that so hard to do more often, Bam? Heat with an 11. What did I say? That Jokic would be out until the 7-minute mark? You need to cut into that deficit. Heat failed to do so. You're in trouble, as he is set to check in the next time out. MPJ finally misses a 3. It feels like he's made everything. Here comes the Heat. Jimmy Butler inside for an easy slam as the Nuggets got lost there. And Michael Malone is going to call another timeout. So a 6-0 run by Miami cuts what was a 15-point deficit down the 9. Denver needs a TO. Heat within 9. Can we get the chat on fire to spark a comeback? Come on, folks. Get it hot in here. Let's go, Heat. 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 Say it with me. Get the fireball emojis down in the chat. Come on. Aiden Law, Tie Man, AS. Major says if the Heat win, $20 super. It also gets you 3 raffle tickets for the signed D-Wade jersey. Let's go, Heat. 305 guy. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. That's right, ballers. Completely agree. Come back as possible. Stop being stupid. Stop being sloppy. And get stops. It is officially March on the East Coast, by the way, which means it's almost March Madness time. I'll be very excited for that. You guys college basketball people or just NBA? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. All right, Jokic checks back in. He immediately gets the KCP in the corner. Duncan Robinson, loose ball, jump ball. Good defense from Duncan. KCP had the ball down low. Duncan just said, okay, stripped it. And then they two got on the deck and it's tied up. Can Duncan Robinson beat KCP in a jump ball? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. Good defense, though, by Duncan. Appreciate that, D-Rob. Appreciate that effort, boy. Good job, Dunk. He has really done a good job this season evolutionizing his game. I don't know if that's a word or not, but it should be. Because he's not just a three-point shooter anymore. He can threaten you off the curl going inside. And he is not the best defender, but he's not the worst. No, he's pretty bad. He also fouls a lot. Duncan wins the tip. Let's go. He got ball back down 9. Stop. Bucket. Stop. Bucket. Let's go, fellas. Caleb has it. 12 on the shot clock. Gets it to Bam. Bam to Duncan. They'll play 2-man on the right side of the court. Duncan to Caleb Martin on the baseline. Caleb facing up. Drives. Pull-up jumper. Short. Blocked. But Bam with the board. Put back. No good. Blocked by Jokic. It's a shot clock violation. That was a, what we say, horrific possession. I don't think we want Caleb Martin isolating on Aaron Gordon for pull-up mid-range jumpers as our possession. That's just me, though. Heat in a zone here? No, they're man. They just switched that one. Jokic has it. Top of the key. Gets a screen. Jokic has struggled with his shot tonight. He unable to take advantage of that. He's backing down Caleb. Sees a triple team. Splits it. Oh, my God. He banks it off the glass. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but I just don't know how you defend that, man. He just slithered right through the triple team and then threw it up off the glass and in. Jaquez, that's a foul. Yeah. Jokic grabbed Duncan Robinson, who was curling off a screen, off ball. Would have been an easy layup. I don't know how he made that, man. Just ridiculous, man. He's a ridiculous ball player. He wanted a foul. He backed down 11, 6 to go. Duncan off a screen. Duncan to Rozier, who just checked in. Rozier wide open, right wing 3. He airballed it. That is Terry Rozier's third airball of the game. Jimmy Butler got the offensive rebound, went back up. There was a foul called. Denver is challenging it. I didn't see a replay yet. I mean, Terry Rozier has been horrific. And the video I put out after the Portland game, I think holds true. Terry Rozier, when good, elevates this Heat basketball team to a different level. Watch the video that I put out after the Trailblazers game if you want to see what I think a good Terry Rozier does to this team. But why the hell is he airballing 3 different shots tonight? That is not normal, dude. Like, how is this possible? So the challenge was successful by Denver. A clean block by Christian Brown. It'll be jump ball, I assume, or is it Denver basketball? There was no clear possession. I think this is a jump ball. What are we calling here? Okay, so it will be a jump ball, center circle. Nikola Jokic and Bam Adebayo will probably be the 2 that jump. I mean, after seeing the quick replay, it was a clean block for sure. I'm not going to complain about that call. What I will complain about is Terry Rozier. Nuggets won the tip. So their ball down 11. 6 minutes to go. Reggie Jackson working on Caleb Martin. Swings it to Jokic. Jokic backing down Bam at the elbow. Back to Reggie. Reggie will launch a deep 3. No good. Rebound Adebayo. Here comes Bam. Bam looking for Duncan. Gets it to Duncan. Duncan, 3, top of the key. Rattles in and out. Needed that one. That would have cut it to 8. Now that drains another 20, 30 seconds off the clock as you're down by 11. Reggie Jackson gets a screen, gets inside, layup, blocked by Adebayo, I believe. Rebound fought for. Jokic gets it and is fouled. They're not saying he was shooting, right? That was on the floor. It was blocked by Caleb Martin, actually, from behind. That can't be called shooting. He did not have possession enough to shoot. It was still a loose ball. Nope, they're going to give him free throws. Shocker. (93-81) after the first free throw made. Jokic has 4 triple-doubles in a row. He's 3 assists away from making it 5. An incredible basketball player, to say the least. Heat back down 13, 94-91, 5 to go. Rozier has it. He's calling for a screen. He gets a screen. Terry to the free throw line, drives inside, layup good. That's the Terry Rozier we need. Stop settling for jumpers. Get to the rim. Stop airballing shots, too, by the way. That would help, too. Jokic bringing it up. Heat's trail by 11, under 5 minutes to go. Jokic inside, knocked away by Jimmy Butler. It will be Nuggets basketball on the baseline. $410 people watching. Hit that sub button if you haven't. MPJ off the curl, gets it back to KCP. Air ball. Good rebound by Rozier there. Here comes Terry. Terry driving, pushing, drops it off to Caleb Martin. Martin brings it at the three-point line, crosses over MPJ, goes inside, blocked, gets his own rebound, back to Butler, corner 3, That's bricked. Another offensive rebound by Caleb. Layup up and in. Caleb Martin providing some spark for Miami as the Heat back within 9. 4:20 to go. 9-point game. One stop at a time. One stop, one bucket. One stop, one bucket. Turnover. No, the Nuggets get it back. Now Jokic. That's an offensive foul. Jokic just flailed and hit Adebayo in the face. Good effort by Caleb Martin there. Got blocked, got his own rebound, kicked it out to Jimmy, who missed the 3, got another rebound. Reverse layup went up and good. He could have dropped it off to Adebayo for an easy dunk, but decided to make things difficult. It'll be side out for Denver. 14 on the shot clock. Dude, that was, by the way, I don't care what he says. That offensive foul flailed and hit his arm. MPJ driving baseline, Euro step floater, left it short, got his own rebound. Can't make it. Heat have numbers. 5-on-4. Push. Caleb almost turns it over. Rozier back to Caleb. That was horrible. How do you not take advantage of a 5-on-4? Bam. Off glass and in. Heat back within 7. Adebayo wanted a foul. Didn't get it. Come on. 3.5 to go. One stop at a time. Bam up to 18 points, 8 boards. One stop, one bucket. Defensive stances, people. It's about that time. Reggie Jackson to Jokic. Offensive foul. Nikola Jokic with a little legal screen. It's going back to Miami. Down 7, 3.5 to go. Timeout on the floor. Come on, guys. Let's go Heat. Mr. DJ's in the chat. What's up, Mr. DJ? How many subs can we get during this timeout? How many subs? I'm challenging the Heat fans. There's 450 people watching. If you want the Heat to win, hit that sub button and type your MIAs down below. We're in subscriber-only mode, so the only way you can comment is to be subscribed. So subscribe, comment the MIAs. I want to see it down below in the chat. Sub for dubs. See how many we can get. Come on. If you comment down below, I know you're a real one. Gene Paul, MIA. Spam your MIAs. AS, Justin King, Tycoon, Melvin. Show me you're a real one by commenting down below. Jordan Carter, yes sir. Monty 2K, yes sir. Come on, let's will the Heat to victory. DB. Down 7 with ball. A bucket will go a long way here. Long way. Broken. Yes, sir. Aubrey. Mr. Geo. 305. King Mystic. A bucket would go a long way. Inbounded Adebayo, top of the key. He's got it left wing now. Bam to Jimmy. Jimmy on the right side. Drives inside on Aaron Gordon. Reverses course. Brings it back out to the three-point line. Now gets to the Terry. Rozier in the corner. Rozier to the elbow. Brings it back out to Aaron Gordon. Terry inside. Back out to Martin. 5. Martin inside. To the rim. Layup. Air ball. I mean, what a horrific possession. Out of a timeout. Down 7. That's as bad as it gets. Heat can't get back in transition. KCP corner 3. And that's the dagger. How embarrassing is it that out of a timeout, you get the worst shot attempt of all time, and then don't get back into defense, and you miss, and you allow them to get an open look. That was so bad. How is that the offensive set you ran out of a timeout? I never slander Spo, and I don't know what happened there if Miami didn't run it correctly, but that was the worst offensive possession of all time. Coming out of a timeout where you have all the momentum. What are you doing? Bam gets it inside the Jimmy. Back to Bam. Bam drives on Jokic. Fades away from about 8 feet. Knocks it down. That's a tough bucket from Adebayo. Heat within 8. Not over. 8-point game with under 2.5 to go. But you basically need to play flawless basketball and get a stop almost every possession now. Jokic backing down Bam. Double teamed. Back out to KCP. Swung to Reggie Jackson. If you're going to allow anyone on this team to shoot the ball, it's going to be Reggie. Reggie has it. Drives left. Back to Jokic. Top of the key. 3. Left it short. Rozier with the board. Step 1 complete. 2 minutes to go. Rozier pushing. Crosses over Reggie Jackson. Gets a screen now. Rozier, right side. Shot off glass. Good. Terry Rozier with a tough bucket. 91-97. Minute 50 to go. Stop. 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 Reggie Jackson bringing it up. One stop here, folks. Get in the defensive stances. Defensive stances. Balls to your feet, hands out. Reggie Jackson has it. Duncan Robinson defending. Calls for a screen, gets it from Jokic. Jackson to Jokic. Out to MPJ. It's turned over. Defensive stance going back to Miami. Down by 6. Minute and a half to go. Christian Braun is going to check in for defense for Denver. The Nuggets have been asking you to win this game all day long. Rare turnover from Jokic. I don't know if he just didn't expect it in MPJ or threw an off-the-line pass here. 500 people watching. Sub 4 Heat Dubs. Minute and a half. Rozier's bringing it up. You basically need to score every single possession you have now. Terry gets a screen from Jimmy. Drives inside. Step back, mid-range is good! Terry Rozier makes it a 4-point game! Rozier's come alive just like he did in Portland a couple of days ago. I believe he has the last, now he doesn't have the last 6, but he has 6 points in the last 3 or 4 minutes. Aaron Gordon to Jokic. Defensive stances, everybody. Jokic backing down Bam. Spinning, right hook. Good. Kid's unbelievable, man. Still not out of it. 2-possession game with a minute to go. Rozier brings it up. Terry inside. Back to Bam. 10-foot shot. Good. Back to 4-point game. You don't have to foul yet. You just need one stop and then a bucket, and then we could cause chaos. One stop and a bucket. 45 to go. Christian Braun brings it up. Guarded by Rozier. Defensive stances. Offensive foul! Nikola Jokic pushes off Adebayo. Heat get full back. 40 seconds to go. Down 4. Let's go. Sub 4 dubs. Sub 4 dubs. The subscribes have helped. Rozier brings it up. Let him cook. He's carried you back into this game. He gets a screen from Bam. Right wing 3. He airballed again. Are you fucking kidding me? He got a wide open right wing 3 off of a great Adebayo screen, and he airballed it. Down 4 with 30. Are you going to play this out? You probably have to foul. Aaron Gordon has it. He's probably the right man you want to foul. Aaron Gordon drives right out to KCP. Corner 3. No good. Heat still have life. Jimmy brings it up. 15 seconds to go. Jimmy driving inside. Off glass. Good. 2-point game with 10 seconds to go. They get to Jokic. They foul Jokic. So Nikola Jokic will go to the line with 8 seconds to go. The Heat had a foul to give, so Jokic will not be going to the line, excuse me. I can't believe Rozier has 4 air balls. Unbelievable. Michael Malone will call a timeout to advance the ball. It's 99-97, Denver basketball. 8 seconds to go in the ball game. Miami got the stop as KCP missed the 3. Jimmy got the quick 2. 562 people watching. Hit that sub button. Come on. Hit that sub button. We're in subscriber-only mode. Let me know who you got. MIA for the Heat. DEN for the Nuggets. Hit that sub button and comment down below. If you want the Heat to win and get this somehow miracle comeback, hit that sub button and comment the MIAs. I'm Nic Rohloff. I put out daily content around the Miami Heat, so if you're a Heat fan checking in for the first time, I suggest you subscribe because I'll keep you updated on everything surrounding the Heat for the rest of the season, off-season, for the rest of eternity. So join the channel and comment those MIAs. Justin King, Elias, Broken, Belgute, Melvin, Justin, Juan, Antonius, 305, AS, Major. Come on. Monty, Mr. Geo. $630 people watching. Hit that sub button. Nuggets ball up 2. Side out. I believe the next foul will put Denver in the bonus, which obviously Miami needs to give them the ball so they shoot free throws. It's all a question of who do you want to funnel this ball to. Aaron Gordon inbounding. They get it to Jokic. They foul Jokic. So it will be Jokic heading to the line. He's a terrific free throw shooter with 7 seconds to go. Miami has 2 timeouts, so they'll advance the ball regardless if Jokic makes both or one. Sadly, this has actually been a good defensive performance from Miami today. You're holding Denver to damn near 100 points. Your offense is stunk. Jokic is an 82% free throw shooter. He's 4 for 4 today. He hit front rim, but it bounced up and in. So you trail by 3. So what is going to happen here? If he misses and he gets the rebound, they'll call a timeout, advance the ball, and have a chance to tie the game. If he makes, they'll still advance the ball with the timeout and go for 3 on the other end. Jokic, onions. Timeout Spo. You knew that was going to happen. So it's 101-97. Miami calls a timeout. They have 1 left. So this is what's going to happen. I could almost drop it down to a T. The Heat are going to run a 3-point set. Doesn't matter who it is. They're going to try to get someone freed up for 3. If they hit the 3, they're in business because then they could foul Denver. And even if they make both free throws, they will have ball back with probably 4 seconds left. If you miss the 3, though, game's over. So this all comes down to this possession. Obviously, Miami has to score. I'd expect Erik Spoelstra to script up the best 3-point shot and best 3-point set he has, and you just got to knock it down. I got to be honest, I wouldn't have Terry Rozier close to shooting because Terry Rozier is 1 of 8 from 3 tonight. He has 4 air balls. 700 people watching. Hit that sub button if you haven't already. Let's climb. Let's go Heat. Subscribe to the channel. Come on. Sub for dubs. Sub for a miracle. I will say this. At least the Heat made this game competitive because it kind of looked like it was going to be a blowout in the first quarter, and it kind of looked like it was going to be a blowout at the end of the third quarter as well. But at least the Heat showed resolve at the end of this road trip to make this a game. Don't want to say moral victories or anything like that, but I'm glad they were able to come back into this game against, in my opinion, the best team in the NBA. Jaquez inbounding. Jaquez gets it to Rozier. Rozier in the corner. Out of bounds. Stripped out of bounds. I mean, why would you give it to Terry Rozier? It's off Terry Rozier. I mean, he has been fucking horrible. Oh, you lost. 4 seconds to go. What was Jaime Jaquez thinking? That is why I don't know why we put the rookie in the game. Yeah, it's off Terry's knee. No debate. Why would Jaime give it to him in the corner? 1, the worst 3-point shooter outside of Bam Adebayo on the floor. And 2, Denver forced to call timeout as they couldn't get the ball in with 4.5 seconds to go. I just don't know why you'd give it to Terry, who's the 1 of 8 from 3 with 4 air balls. Undersized, so he gets met in the corner and he can't get it out. That can't happen. Giving it to Terry Rozier in a tight corner where everybody is, so he has no wiggle room whatsoever. Just can't happen. Can't happen. Josh Richardson's hurt with that separated shoulder. So, oh, man. What? That was horrible. That was a horrible play. I don't know if that was the play call or decision from Jaime Jaquez, but that was terrible. That's a good point, Mr. Gio. I probably would have put Nikola Jokic in the game to pass rather than Jaquez. Jokic has much better basketball IQ and a much better passer. They get it into KCP. KCP's fouled with 3.5 seconds to go. And this one's all but over because even if he misses both these free throws, the Heat have to call a timeout, advance the ball, make a three, foul, and then launch a half-court shot. And I don't think that's feasible within 3 seconds. Swiders with the G League major. KCP makes the free throw. Heat are going to cover in this game. They were 6.5-point underdogs, I believe. KCP makes both. Spo will call timeout. So for the slim hope you have in this one, you need to make a three as soon as you inbound the ball to make it 103 to 100 with, 2 seconds left? And then you need to force a 5-second violation. Nuggets don't have a timeout, so that's the only way you could win this game is if you hit a three right away with 2.5 seconds left, 3.5 right now, so it takes a second for that to happen. You force a 5-second violation on the inbound, and then you hit a three off the inbound as time expires to send it to overtime. So you can't actually win. You have to have the biggest miracle of all of miracles happen in 3.5 seconds to just force overtime. Ryan says Rozier has to get healthy. He doesn't have the range at the moment. I don't think that has anything to do with it. Rozier in this game was 1 of 8 from 3, 5 of 7 from inside the arc. So if Rozier just didn't chuck threes, we would have been fine. Also airballed 4 of them. I don't know how you airball 4. I'm telling you right now, I could be in the NBA, and I don't think I would airball 4 threes. Not to mention, out of the airball threes that Rozier did miss, I think they were kind of open. I don't know what the fuck that play was by Eric Spoelstra, but now it's impossible to come back. 2 seconds to go. Ball tipped out of bounds. I'm actually convinced that I would not airball 4 threes. They don't even take a shot. Game over. Final 103-97. Heat lose the rematch of the NBA Finals, at least the first of 2 matchups. The Nuggets come to Miami in 2 weeks. I think it's the 13th or 14th of March. They come to Miami. But the Heat lose by 6, 103-97. Disappointing. The game was there for the taking, in my opinion. No Jamal Murray in the second half. You shot 42% from the field and 26.9% from 3. Not going to cut it. Not going to cut it. Not going to cut it. We're at $195 in super chats. I can't leave here with that. We need to get to 200. Well, we also do have a raffle to do. So how about this? How about someone sends a $10 super chat in, gets a raffle ticket for the D-Wade jersey at the buzzer, we cross 200, and then we do the raffle. Sounds like a good way to close it out to me. Just getting the stats ready for the game. For a little bit here. I'll do a video on. We're going to do the raffle giveaway in a minute and a half. Does anyone want to get last call? $10 for 1 ticket, $20 for 3. Also get us above $200 of super chats for the night, which would be pretty nice. Be pretty nice. As I get some stats set up too for the post game. I'll give you the minute. $30 seconds. No one? Any no takers to get a butter at a buzzer? Oh, there we go. Mr. Gio. The Jimmy Butler of the Heat report in my eyes. Absolute legend. Appreciate you, my guy. Hashtag Terrier Ball. I'm dead. All right, let's go. Now it's time to set up this raffle. We're getting the puppy set up, folks. Give me a second. Alrighty. Heat lose 97-103. Good teams win, great teams cover. He covered. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at the wheel. How about this? 230 people watching. Most of you are glued in. We're going to do some shuffling around so you see how the name's changing there. Shuffling. There's a fit. I'm not going to lie. This is kind of crazy. You want to know how many entries there are? There is exactly 99 entries. Does it upset me we didn't get to exactly 100? Yes. But it's all right. All right, here we go. We are going to raffle this puppy off. I know it's hard to see the names. There's a lot of them. There's 99. We're going to do 3 more shuffles. 1, 2, 3. And then we are going to get this puppy underway. Who's ready? Who's ready? When I click this middle button, it's going to spin. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Who is going to win the laser printed autographed Dwayne Wade jersey? I can't even see either. It is going to be Jesus Batista. I'm heartbroken for Mr. Gio, but probably the person with the second most tickets, it was Jesus. Jesus gets the win. Congratulations to Jesus Batista. He said earlier that he didn't want it and was going to give it away to a Heat subscriber. We'll see if that ends up being the case. Everyone give congrats to Jesus, Mr. Gio. I'm sorry, my guy. I wish I was hoping you could win. I was hoping you could win. It doesn't seem like Jesus is in the chat, but we know that Jesus is always going to come around. So there's no need to be concerned about him not claiming in 24 hours because he will absolutely be back on another watch party so we can have a conversation with him and see what he does want to end up doing with the jersey. But congrats to him. Sorry, Mr. Gio. Heartbroken to you, but Congratulations to Jesus Batista. He was probably the second most deserving. The most deserving was no doubt Mr. Gio. Next one was Jesus. Congrats to him. Show appreciation to him. He's the real one. So are all of you guys. So are all of you guys. All right. That'll do it for today's stream. Unfortunate loss against the Denver Nuggets. $103.97. Heat still 9-3 in their last 12. Deuces, Mr. Gio. I'll see you, you legend. I'll see you guys next live on Saturday. And I'm going to probably put out a video tonight or tomorrow. I don't know when. Probably tonight. That will ride over tomorrow about my thoughts on this game. See you, everyone. Live again Saturday against the Jazz. Peace out, fellas. It's always and will always be Go Heat.